what? You want to come back for more? You want to come back taunting me and shit? I'm like, fuck.
It's reflecting.
Mark, shut up right now, okay? I'm trying to process right now.
Oh my God.
The one time Mark's trying to talk, shut the fuck up right now, Mark.
Like literally, at the break we're like, Mark, you gotta talk. Mark talks. Shut the fuck up.
Why did it come to this podcast?
Can you please explain to me how you had half a credit going into senior year of high school?
Pretty easy. I worked at Gaddy's in high school. Then I quit after 2 days.
2 days! Can't handle selling pizza!
So you're saying that the info that we have right now, planets around us, other stars or galaxy, you think that's just made up, that doesn't exist, it's just different?
It might be real only to a certain extent.
Do you think that we live like in a flat, like plateaued? When 100 miles an hour and I toss a coin to my car, it's gonna follow me. The coin's gonna literally travel like however much. How's it going, my beautiful people? This is episode 22 of Mics, and today we have a first-time guest, Mr. Marky Mark. How's it going, bro?
What's going on? I'm doing all right.
Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, bro.
Sorry I'm late.
No, you're okay. Well,
Nah, you're not okay, bro. You took for fucking ever, bro.
It is 10:30.
Nah, it's early.
Me kiss one.
I mean, no.
It's 10:48 to be exact.
This is literally a conversation. So check it out.
Okay,
so you're probably gonna like. You're literally gonna forget that there's cameras here. Like I know it's kind of like, oh, there's cameras, but
I'm gonna be like that kid in that baseball game, the staring contest. Be like,
Hey,
don't
remember,
do that, bro.
You gotta be media trained because I don't want Max to work 24 billion hours to censor all those bad words.
yeah, Frank.
That's why he has AI.
No, the AI just cuts the footage.
Yeah,
It doesn't censor the bad
Also,
words.
you gotta, shoot.
Yeah. So the thing is, I mean, but I'm gonna test this new hard drive that I got, so everything should be smoother and less of a pain in the ass. But
Cool.
let's talk about what the fuck is going on in Maui, bro.
Maui.
With the fucking
What can I
fires,
say except you? I'm sorry. Yeah, you're laughing. You know where that's at, man.
Already, bro. Yeah. No, but
Sponsor us, Disney. Yeah.
So there's this conspiracy theory, right? That like, there is like forest fires going and everything, or something like that. Everything's just catching on fire, but people are saying that they are DEWs, which I'm not sure, it stands for like direct energy weapon, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought DEW like Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
I like Mountain Dew shit.
So they're trying to test like weapons over there, or what?
Well, no, like everything's just being burned down and they're evacuating everyone, even though your house is not burned down, they're still evacuating you.
I actually have a coworker where I'm working at right now.
Yeah.
And he's actually from Hawaii, from Maui.
Did he die?
So what is he saying, like his family?
Nothing. He was just like, man, this is going crazy over there. Everybody's evacuating. Everybody's leaving.
Is his house blue?
I don't know.
Call him right now. Be like, hey, yo, cuz, is your house blue? Did it blow up or what's up?
Is it blue or what's going on over there, man?
because like that's the thing. Because like they're saying that everything within a certain shade of blue doesn't get caught on fire. It just doesn't catch fire, bro. So that's why the whole conspiracy.
I hope his house is okay then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like dude, there's like literally like cars are being melted down, right? But blue cars are not, or like blue umbrellas are not catching on fire, or blue homes are not catching on fire.
Anything that is a shade of blue is not getting caught on fire.
Fucking weird, right? And like people are testing this like with their own lasers, and they test like on a green brick or in a yellow one and a red one, and then the blue one doesn't fucking catch on fire.
Hey, we're not black. What the fuck? Why cannot we not put a black brick, bro?
Look, bro.
Trying to be racist right now? What's up?
This guy making up already.
Wait, relax. I'm trying to give the fucking vibe right now, bro. Shit.
We're trying to have a serious conversation.
Shut the fuck up, Mark. You can't talk. You're all late and shit. Don't shmee, bro. So Mark. Yeah. This guy, the first
Mark,
one.
why were you late? First of all, tell the audience why you were late.
All right, I was late because my girl had.
What?
Nah. I was late because I.
No, he's like, okay.
All right, I'll take that. Nah, I was taking my girl to. I'm over here stuttering and shit.
She was.
I picked my girl up from work and I took her home.
That's pretty far.
Sound like Mark's queef. One more time. Closer to the mic. Do like,
Mark. I picked up my girl and I took her home, and so I came over here, and your house is like far as hell from her house.
I'm pretty.
But your
far.
Girl's house is not far.
Nah,
your girl lives in fucking Narnia, cuh.
That's
they
right.
both live in Narnia now.
No, your girl
It's
lives
like,
in
hold
Narnia.
up. How does he know where she lives?
Oh, that's the real question.
I know where she lives.
Okay, so secretly I've been fucking.
Oh, hey, you gotta take that shit, bro.
Hey, pretty fine. What's up?
Your mother-in-law's gonna watch this shit. She's a fan.
I guess Frank is your suegro now.
My new suegro.
I'm your suegro.
Hey, you like me now or what?
Nah, fuck you. I don't want you dating me, haka.
Fuck.
Fucking shoot him.
Nah, but yeah, that's what took
So
me
Maui?
We went from burning houses to Mark's
To Mark's
trip to
mother-in-law.
Narnia and shit.
I'm back. Shit.
Okay, back to the burning houses and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so where were we left off with the
whole
blues?
conspiracy theory, right, is that, I mean, Oprah's house is blue and other celebrities' homes is blue. So it's like, oh, they know something, right? Because nothing blue is catching on fire. Now people are saying like, oh, you guys are stupid. Like, stop believing that that blue paint's gonna cover you from this. But then,
So
like,
they're
to
dyeing
me,
themselves blue or what?
huh?
They're dyeing themselves blue.
Well, they're like painting their home
Papa
blue.
Smurf?
Pinches Smurf, que chingados, pendejo.
Holding an Avatar. Halloween
what's that
came
movie
early.
called back in the
I have
day?
blue
Big Fat
balls.
Liar. I'm blue. Da-ba-dee-da.
No, but I mean, so people are painting shit blue or like they're like, oh, I'm gonna paint my house blue or whatever. All I'm gonna say is that there's a reason why the podcast is blue now.
Boom, pinche laser through the roof. And he only shoots Mark
Mark's the only one that
I'm gonna get
goes.
shot.
for being late, bro. So that's what you get,
That's
dog.
alright. I'm early.
Okay, look, the consequence of you being late, we're gonna have to shave your asshole.
With Nair.
Not with my
And
mouth.
it's gonna have to be a tutorial on YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna put. Hey, show him the video
Just
real
like how to
quick.
barbecue.
Bro,
And you're
Show
gonna
him
have
the
to,
Nair video,
no,
dog.
bro.
hey, and Mark's gonna have to wink.
No, we have to get Mark's
What
reaction. We
video?
gotta get Mark's reaction. Don't show the screen,
Not
but
yet,
show
not
Mark
yet,
the
not
video.
yet.
Nah, right after the Maui talk. After the Maui talk.
But
So Maui.
So Maui, back to
well, I mean, that's
Maui.
the whole conspiracy. And people are like, no, blue's not gonna protect you from this. But if it really is an energy weapon or like a laser, then blue will protect you from that because it's proven that blue doesn't,
Catch
for some
fire?
reason,
For real?
it doesn't catch fire because it's like the same wavelength or whatever.
And there's a reason why all the celebrities, or I mean,
In Maui, at least.
it's
And
too,
Maui had
it's
blue.
too much to be
Yeah.
a coincidence for all the celebrities to have or
A lot
to
of
paint
them.
their paint their room, roofs blue.
The thing is, it's the exact shade of blue.
Exactly.
That's the thing. It's not just whatever blue. It's
That-
the
It has
exact
to be
shade.
like a
type of
certain
blue.
type of blue.
Which is like that tape right there on the.
Like
yeah.
I would
Give me some.
understand
like
if
the
it was,
Oreo box type
Yeah.
shit.
I would understand if
okay.
it was only like maybe like one or two celebrities
Yeah,
that had the
they-
same shade of blue, but it's
Not
literally
sponsored.
all the celebrities that are over there.
Mark was like, "What's that?"
I put it there if y'all want to eat them. I was like, oh, they
I
look
already
good.
ate a peck. So.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, shit, oh, what?
You want it?
Nah. Ooh,
Bitch, we have like 2 packs over here.
Oh, okay.
Eat them. One for you, one for
Dude,
Mark.
I already ate one, bro.
Fucking need another one.
Bro, this is 260 calories a pop. Oh wait, no, a
It's
pack.
a
alright.
package, cuz.
Yeah, but
Relax.
still.
Up.
Dude, I mean,
Coco melon, okay.
Okay, so what are your
Oh,
thoughts,
sorry,
Mark? What are your
Coco
thoughts? What are your thoughts on that?
What are your thoughts on coming off in the closet, Mark?
Yeah. Well, nah.
Hey, he never said no. Now listen. I'll accept you for how you.
for a little bit of context on that Nair thing. So there's this video of like this man.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Just show him. Just show him later.
Okay, well, I'll put the context here on the video so you guys can read it. It's for some reason it's not pulled from YouTube yet. It has 38 million views, but I'll show you after the break, bro.
Alright,
After
I'll
the first
see,
break.
I'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gay.
So Maui.
Yeah.
No, yes, you are.
Well, I mean, we already.
Yeah.
I do want to talk about why you think space is fake.
Oh God. Oh, now we're gonna be here for 4 or 5 hours. Cuz I'm gonna tell you that right here. I'm gonna take a little nap.
So check it out. Bryan and I were having a friendly debate before the podcast.
I don't exist, or what the fuck? Was I not here?
No,
when-
it was
No,
you weren't
you
even
were
part of
late.
it.
Hey,
You were
Mark,
in
shut the
bubble.
fuck up, bitch. You weren't even here.
Language.
Shut me up one more time and put my cock in your nose, bro. I swear to God.
Anyway. So,
Tutorial.
Language.
Shut
No,
up,
no.
pussy.
But
Okay.
Sorry,
Before we
go
get
ahead.
into that,
Okay.
I apologize, Mark. I love
what
you.
about you, Frank, and what about you, Mark? What do y'all think about space?
Space.
It's pretty
It's okay.
spacious.
I want y'all's input
Sorry.
before so we can all be included.
Okay. Listen.
okay, please keep in mind, we're not physicists, we're not astronomers, we're not experts in shit.
Yes, we are. We're experts
Only
in everything.
I am going to college.
Oh, Plato scholar. Hey, we gotta talk about how Mark graduated successfully through that
bro,
shit, dog.
I'm sorry, bro. We need to, bro.
Mark, you're about to get roasted. You're
Bro, I
about
go
to
to everything, girls.
exposed.
For real.
You're
I
gonna tell me
shouldn't
how
have
many
came on.
males you've already fucked.
Damn.
But from your past, but not right now, You know, Mark's my boy's loyal. My boy's loyal. Only when it's when it's me and Mark by ourselves. Hey, shit, look. Anyway, so space.
Imagine.
Look.
See, okay, yeah.
What's your input
Wait,
on that,
okay,
Frank?
wait. Your question is, what do I think about space, or do I think space is real? What's the
I
question?
guess
or both?
Brian just wants to get your intake on
If it's
space.
real.
Yeah.
Okay, like intake. Okay, sorry.
Go.
Listen.
I'm listening.
Y'all listen. Y'all have y'all headphones on. Y'all motherfuckers listening.
I hope
Now
so.
they're off.
Motherfuckers want some furniture. And shout out to that shit. Anyway, so
you think
space looks cool. Stars are bright. The night sky is beautiful. You know, stars and shit, planets. But here's my thought about it. Who the fuck are we to know if space is actually real if no one's ever been up there?
That's what I.
Like, okay, you look at it, it's like, okay, that's space. Okay, right now it's real, okay. But what if that's what they want you to think? I'm not saying it's like, oh, it's completely fake, oh, it's completely real.
You see, and
I'm 50-50 with that shit.
I'm on the same boat with Frank.
Okay.
I'd probably lead more to.
Get out of my boat.
I would say 50-50, but I'm probably like ever so slightly more on the fact that it's not real. Or not that it's not real, it's not what they make it paint it out to be.
Yeah. So you're saying that the info that we have right now, planets around us, other stars or galaxy, you think that's just made up, that doesn't exist, it's just different?
It might be real only to a certain extent.
Like in what sense? So do you think that we live like in a flat, like platoid weird thing with a dome, kind of like, because like people
Like a two-dimensional?
Yeah.
Doesn't the Bible speak about that?
I don't know.
That is some,
I'm
like,
not
I don't know if
religious.
it's like the dome concept or there's some other type of shit.
The firmament.
What is that?
That's supposed the dome. The dome.
That's what I'm saying. Like shit like that. It's in the. I mean, obviously, I'm not
Okay.
saying all the
Yeah,
Bible. Everything in the Bible is real, right? But I mean,
yeah.
I'm a
But-
believer a lot of things because I've been through a lot of spiritual experiences.
Yeah.
But you know,
I respect that.
Because fuck, bro. Like it's just look how me and Bryan ended off the conversation a while back when we were talking about this shit for straight up 8 hours, 9 hours straight.
up.
What we came to the conclusion is, okay, I agree with your opinions, you agree with mine, but at the end of the day, we're
haven't
never
been up
going
there.
to fucking find out
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, space is real, and then you can give you like the most badass facts ever. It's like, okay, badass facts, but have you ever been up there? Can you act
exactly?
like how the fuck do you
like
know?
you and I can't prove it because we're not astronomers, we're not physicists, and we're not up there either. It's not like we're out there.
Let's all
Like
take a
Or,
trip to space.
maybe
Elon
neither the
Musk.
physicists or the astronomers can prove it as well.
I mean, it's because like I mean, I like listening to a lot of podcasts, so I do listen to astronomers and physicists talk because like that's just like one of my passions. Like Michio Kaku and then this other astronomer. Michio Kaku is a physicist, and this astronomer, I keep forgetting his name, but he was in the Joe Rogan Experience actually.
Was it Mark Garcia?
Yeah, it was Mark Garcia actually.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it. You're welcome.
And
Oh,
yeah,
got
he
you.
talks
Yeah.
about like how or like why we can come to the conclusion that, you know, there's a sun and we revolve around the sun, and there's Jupiter and Jupiter has its moons, and everyone's revolving around the sun and the sun around somebody to something else, you know. So he explains how Galileo came to that conclusion, how we can observe the same thing that Galileo did fucking see. Yeah, you're right. Look at this guy. Just on his phone, bro.
Fuck you doing looking at me, bro? You keep talking to. I'm over here texting.
Hey, you're
my,
on this podcast
I'm
as a-
texting my
as a
fucking
guest.
mother. Okay, well, how would you come over
you're
here and
not,
kiss
bro.
me,
You-
bitch?
You never text your mom, bro. Yeah, that's Snapchat, bro.
Snapchat.
Does that look like
Texting
fucking
my
Snapchat
mom.
with this blind bitch?
That's what's up.
Stupid dumbass.
Shut up, bitch. Anyways, what the fuck was I saying?
Yeah, you see, you're concentrating
Like
on me and you're
Galileo,
concentrating on
that we
your
are
conversation.
You were talking
Vision.
about the astronomer. You forgot his name.
Oh yeah, so
Mark Garcia.
So yeah, so like he says like, okay, here's why like we can prove, because we can observe these things happening around us. So to me, it's like, okay, well, like that's already like enough evidence for me to be like, then yeah, like there is a sun and we are in a sphere and we are rotating around the sun.
Okay, so
I like how Bryan was like, he just took that
Like,
deep ass
damn.
breath, bro.
okay,
He's
so
like, boy,
if they say that the Earth is rotating, I don't know how fast it's, like 1,000. I don't know the exact number, but
I'm going fast as fuck.
Let's
boy.
chrono it.
they say that we're rotating at whatever it is, right?
okay.
Now,
So what happens if we stop?
Stop interrupting Bryan.
what
But
if
think about
Stop!
it.
Thank you.
what if we were never spinning? So what do you mean? What if we stop?
I don't know, but
Because look at it, look at it like this. Look at it.
So what's your
Big ass
point?
planet.
Okay,
What's your point?
My point is that the oceans. Okay, how do the oceans manage to come
Like
to
have waves?
No,
and shit?
no. How do no? Well, that's obviously the moon.
No, that's the whales with the big ass tails going when they're swimming.
How do the oceans manage to
To
come to the center of because that's the way water is. Water always tries to find the center.
yeah.
Okay.
the earth?
Like it always goes
So
up,
if
right?
we're rotating,
Yeah. Why isn't it like
why isn't it all over the place?
Well, I mean, gravity and the greenhouse effect because of the atmosphere.
Okay, but how do we know that? How do we know that exists?
I guess that's a fair point. I'm not gonna tell you like, oh, I can tell you how the math works on that. I'm not an astronomer. I'm not a physicist. I don't know shit. You know.
Yeah.
I haven't been out there. Haven't seen the planet from 1,000 million, 100 million miles away.
Million, 100 million,
100 trillion.
a million.
But I mean, the way that I understand it and the way that it makes sense to me is, atmosphere and gravity. It just tastes put. But yeah,
how do you know gravity exists?
Well, that's the thing. We cannot.
We fall.
Fuck.
Just like the time we push
Mark with the badass answers, cuz.
But we cannot explain why. Like, we haven't been able to explain gravity. We can only measure it, which is like what 9.28 meters per second squared.
Yeah,
I don't know geometry.
Something like that.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
It's actually geography. Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. So we can only measure it, but we can't explain why it happens. We don't like gravity is like one of the biggest mysteries as far as I understand it. Like we we can't. Like we just don't know how.
Exactly. Mark, how does it work? You're a Plato scholar. You should know.
I don't know. The last time I know how it actually exists is that you pushed me into Austin's mom's car. Not Scorpion. So I know.
That's right, bro.
Look, that moment,
this guy out, bro.
That moment is called the Scorpion moment. We're gonna talk about it right now, but let's keep talking a little more about the fake ass face.
All right, so Mark, let me tell you this, Mark. That is not gravity. That is force.
Oh, inertia, bro.
Shit, the type of force that I did with your mom last night.
A body at rest wants to stay at rest, bro.
Man, Mark's body always wants to stay at rest. Just look at him.
I'm fucking around. I'm fucking
around. Mark feels all attacked.
He's like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
I'm the fattest bitch here. Everyone already knows that.
Frank used force to push you. You didn't use gravity.
Yeah, with my cock. Sorry.
But he fell due to gravity.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, calculate the speed at which Mark fell.
We're gonna start whipping out journals and shit, calculating and all that, mama.
Oh fuck, bro. Hey, did you dent her car?
Yeah, with my chin.
Hey, you know what Austin's mom? You know what Austin's mom said? We opened the doors. Mark's literally fucking dying on the floor with the feature.
My car.
She's like, did he dent my truck? I'm like, yeah, Mark just broke his chin, but yeah, your truck's fine, bro.
Hey, bro, and let me tell you, the first thing she said is just do not let him fall asleep. We get to Austin's house, first thing Mark does.
Just knocks out.
I was on the couch and I was like,
but it's not like you hit your head. You hit.
He did.
No, my chin, like straight, like
it's like
chin into the side of the door.
I mean, did he get a concussion or something?
Probably.
Well, yeah. That's probably what he was
trying to sleep.
Mark, this is all like this is part of your dream. You haven't woken up yet.
He wakes up in a hospital after 30 years, bro.
That would be a trip, bro.
That shit happened. That'd be a trip.
That would be a fucking trip.
What you do,
Mark? Like 80 years old and shit.
I'm barely waking up.
What?
You wake up, I'm sucking your cock.
So what's your thought on it?
I don't know, man. Space is up there. It's just
shit! I thought it was right here in the bottom. My bad.
Down,
I see all those spaceships.
So you think everything that we get from NASA is real, or do you question?
Nah, they probably hide some shit so everybody don't know, like the military does and the government and everything else.
Number one, moon landing, fake as fuck. And
so
that's first of all.
So have you Googled what NASA means in Latin?
No.
It means to deceive.
Okay.
Not all sexy asses.
Have you seen NASA's logo?
Yeah.
How it has that red shit going across?
Yeah.
Masons.
What does it look like?
Freemason.
Like an A.
Looks like a serpent's tongue.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can get into the whole reptilian conspiracy. Yeah.
Damn, we're never gonna finish with all these
conspiracies.
We're
not.
We're gonna go hard,
bro.
Me, Bryan here, or especially this idiot.
Well, not me. I
look,
listen to
I don't.
Mark's just
like, I don't believe everything NASA says. Of course.
I don't believe like probably like 90% of what they say. To be honest.
Okay. What 10% do you believe?
Well, do you think the Earth is flat?
Define flat.
Like some.
Oh, I was about to say something that.
like a plate. No.
We all know what I was gonna say.
Yeah, because like a plate with some sort of dome.
So 2-dimensional.
It's not 2-dimensional. I mean, of course, it has
like
3.
a half a sphere type shit.
It is 2-dimensional.
Like a sphere, but like
I mean, I guess you can put it that way.
Yes, because a lot of people when you say flat Earth, they literally fucking think that it's flat like the wall.
Yeah, no, but like this and with a dome.
I think so.
And gravity is going because it's just going like in space.
I think so.
You think it's flat? You think we live in a flat Earth?
I think we do.
What about you, Mark? Sphere, triangle, hexagon.
This is why I come. This is what takes me back to the whole, like I was asking you about the oceans. You see, whenever it's on a flat surface, it always comes to the center. Mm-hmm. So that's how the oceans stay where they're at. If we were in a sphere and we were rotating,
But don't you think that they would fall?
That wouldn't be the case.
Or you think that there's like an ice wall surrounding us?
I think there's an ice wall. Why do you think we probably can't go to Antarctica?
I mean, that is a fair point. But I do think that Antarctica is just something else. You know, it's divided by
that's where the whole center of the earth, to the center of the earth is at, bro. Like,
now,
for real, that's where you're going to find my grandma and all that shit.
Now, my question is...
my grandma.
Yeah, she's frozen in there.
My question is, like, you go back in the day and you see the way the maps were drawn out, they're completely different the way they are now.
Yeah.
Now, why?
They use pencils and colored pencils or what?
Or, yeah, like, or how
like, to me, it's how. How do they map Antarctica way before it was discovered?
Like this.
Or maybe we're alive. Maybe it's been discovered.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt that there's like previous civilizations before this, or like we had some sort of technology that was somehow lost. Like, yeah, I don't dismiss that. I do think like there's definitely technology or like some sort of methods that they were just lost, right?
Yeah.
And we were some wiser back there or whatever. I don't know, but
smarter.
I don't know, dude, because like the thing is like with the flat Earth thing, dude. I mean, look, I'm not a physicist, I'm not an astronomer, but the thing is, it's like, dude. We can look at a telescope and look at Jupiter and look at Mars and look at Mercury, and it doesn't make sense that we're flat and they're not.
But my question is how do you know which one is Mars? How do you know which one is Jupiter? If you can't,
because I mean, look, like
you can see it.
Here's the way you know it, right? So you see it at night, right? And you like, okay, at 8 p.m. this shit showed up there, and then tomorrow at 8 p.m. I'm not sure how the sky works, but let's say it's there. And you just name it. You're going to be called Jupiter. And you know that Jupiter shows up there at 8 p.m. And that's how you know that's just Jupiter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shows up at the same time.
But you see how that doesn't make any like.
So who's the idiot that said, that's Jupiter?
Galileo. Yeah, I don't know.
How do we even know the thing is, how do we even know they're planets? Just because somebody says they're planets?
Because I think we can study them. Like,
okay, if we can study them, then why haven't we?
Bless you.
Why haven't we gone there?
Thank you.
To study them.
I think we have. I mean, we've sent like the rovers that pass by.
We don't got.
How do we know that's? How do we know that's not?
That's within the dome.
How do we not know that's not CGI? Is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You see,
I mean,
how do we know that's not a hologram?
That's a fair point. Like, I mean, the thing is, like, I'm not in any position to say
like the Hunger Games or what, like the dome that have all the TVs.
Okay, see now that's
like that, but bigger scale.
You see now that Mark brings that up. You see, like that's another fair point. Is like they
push it on the media so you don't see it. Yeah, like Simpsons movie,
exactly,
Hunger Games.
Okay. And actually, now speaking of that, right? I'll let you talk right now. My bad, bro. Now speaking of that, I saw it on TikTok. Dude, TikTok. This is probably why they want to ban that shit because you see a lot of shit on TikTok. But I saw on TikTok it was a Hennessy commercial. You know what Hennessy is? It's a bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a liquor bottle.
Liquorware.
It's a liquor bottle, and the commercial is about it's an air balloon. There's a guy in an air balloon. And he goes all
like a hot air balloon or what?
Yeah, hot air balloon is going all the way to the top, bro. It goes all the way to the top. And somewhere, like how Frank was saying that it says it in the Bible about the firmament and stuff like that. It says that it separates the waters above us and below us. Like you see that, you watch that whole commercial and it shows the hot air balloon break through the firmament. And as soon as it breaks through the firmament, or what the firmament, right? The dome, it breaks through it. And then as soon as it breaks through it, it's nothing but water.
I think I've seen that shit, like for real.
And it keeps going.
It's trippy as fuck.
Nah,
that's crazy.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, I go back to they put it in plain sight, but they put it in plain sight.
That's Gaia.
Oh, it's a skinwalker, son. Mm-hmm. For the content, bro. What's that? No, we'll do a short. Ready?
I like how it stopped us in the already.
For real,
Anyways,
pinche perro paid actor, la verga.
But yeah, like it's.
I mean, the thing is, it's like
that, bro.
Like, how are we ever gonna disprove yes or no? That's the only thing. You know,
there's no telling.
Like you and I are probably never gonna go up there.
No,
hell no.
Look, Elon Musk, if you're watching this, please lend us just one of your ships so we can just test out that theory. Yeah. What do you mean?
What do you mean, bro? They're not gonna give you like $10 million.
I'm not asking for $10 million. I'm asking for a fucking rocket ship with fuel in that bitch.
It's probably worth like a lot of money.
Well, $10 million is nothing to that homie.
You see, that's like another thing. You see how many times how many rockets that guy has built, and he keeps trying to send it. That should already tell you something. Like, why is he trying to send?
He's trying to escape
so many rockets up, and yet it always fails.
What do you mean it always fails?
Yeah, like he has not been able to send a rocket successfully.
Yeah, he has. That's how he put a Tesla up there. There's just a
that
Tesla
shit was
space.
fake as fuck.
Really?
Yes.
I never saw that.
You've never seen the whole conspiracy theory about, because you know how he he sent the Tesla up in space and shit.
You just see it driving self-drive.
Yeah, they kind of not debunked it, but they like proved proved that situation, like the fucking car in space and shit, and then they showed how it was like all fake, like how they like faked everything.
You see, and what else is also weird, bro, is whenever you watch a rocket go up to space, have you ever noticed that it never goes straight up?
It goes at
an angle. It always like it's following, like it follows something that's up in the air. It goes at an angle. Pay attention. You look at every single video of any rocket, NASA or
they start going
or
like that.
SpaceX. They always go up at an angle. Why?
Why? I mean, I don't know. I'm not a physicist.
No.
Velocity and speed.
Like I want your
scholar, bro.
I want your opinion. You like your opinion.
I have no opinion on that. Like I don't know why that happens or why that.
Like I think that's kind of weird. I mean, don't you think? Like if there wasn't,
Earth is not flat.
if there wasn't,
You're right.
If there wasn't a quote unquote,
hey Brian,
dome,
I just debunked that shit.
What?
Well,
The reason why they're going at an angle is because it's the Earth is round, so you're like. They're going around.
Well, I mean, it's probably because like you need to go at an angle to go on route to wherever you're going. Like let's say,
where the fuck are you gonna go in space?
Like let's say you're trying to go to the moon, right, or whatever.
Oh,
Or
okay.
you're trying to go to the space station.
Catch up to it.
Okay.
Let's say you're trying to go to the space station. So you go from Florida because like it's like at a higher elevation, right? And then the space station, like you know that is gonna intercept this point, so you know you gotta go this way to intercept it.
But they all go the same way, so they're all going to the same spot.
And space is moving.
See what I mean?
Oh, the reason why it looks like the rocket is it's tilting to the side is because what if it's actually going straight, but since the Earth is moving, it looks like it's going at another angle.
You see, so if the Earth was moving that fast, then that means we'd be able to feel it.
We don't feel it because we're small. Like my dick.
Because you're going at
But
fast as that.
like okay, that's a really good thing, right? Like I mean that's a really that's a fair point. Oh, we got 2 minutes on this. Let me just say it real quick. That's a great point. But the thing is, if you're in a car and you toss a coin, it doesn't go all the way to the back. It follows you.
Okay.
So you create a vacuum inside your car, and it's going fucking fast. You can be going at 100 miles an hour.
And that's where the pressurized atmosphere comes in, which holds everything in together.
Yeah. So
because
of course,
if there was no atmosphere, we'd be dead as fuck.
Huh?
The same thing's gonna happen in a planet. So if I'm going 100 miles an hour and I toss a coin in my car, it's gonna follow me. The coin's gonna literally travel like however much distance I travel in that second. So of course, the same thing's gonna happen in a planet because it's a closed vacuum.
Like a vacuum seal. Like a vacuum seal.
That's a very, very good point.
That's why there's gravity. We just debunked all them shits.
So I mean, like that's why, like to me, it's like it just proves that yes, we are spinning, or just moving really fucking fast. Whether it's a fucking plate, a fucking like disc, or it's a ball, we're spinning, we're moving, and like to me, it is a sphere. Like to me, that makes sense.
Valid.
But now it is weird that if you go to Google Earth, you can't zoom into Antarctica. It's all blurred out. That is weird to me.
I actually never tried that.
That part just hasn't been rendered yet.
You're right.
Exactly.
We're living in a simulation.
We haven't discovered that.
Well,
That's the only part left in the map to discover.
yeah, you're right.
Well,
no, we're not level.
1,000 likes and we'll go next week.
Fly over there.
Get shot.
The thing is, it's like a lot of people like that do talk about flat Earth. I think most of them just, I mean, they're not physicists. They're not,
No.
Otra vez con physicists.
But-
Well, I mean, that's what it comes down to.
What's up with dentists and doctors?
It comes down to like, are you educated to even talk about? Like to me, it's like, how the fuck am I gonna give my opinion on something that I'm not educated on?
Exactly.
You know, so it's like I can't be like, yeah, it's a sphere, or like, oh, it's a fucking this, because like, dude, I don't know fucking jack shit, bro.
Yeah,
like,
because, I mean,
I'm a little kid.
Yeah, because like anybody can say
Gaga,
like anybody can
bitch.
say, oh yeah, it's a sphere. Anybody can say, yeah, it's flat. Okay, but show me, give me
prove it.
evidence.
Yeah,
Give me
and what are your credentials? You know,
Yeah, exactly.
To me, it's like, what the fuck are your credentials?
Exactly.
So yeah, I mean, we can
Dude on
only
the side
like,
of the street.
It's like when you say the sky is blue. Okay, well, how do you know the sky is blue?
Because blue.
Okay, well, how do you know?
I mean,
Because Chris told me.
the explanation is the light bounces off of the sea
There you
and
go.
it creates the blue sky.
There you go.
That's the whole thing.
What makes it black at night?
A lack of light.
The lack of light. Yeah, exactly.
No, why are you lying?
Oh my god.
They turned off the switch and it's
Okay,
What's your
another-
proof, Max? What's your proof?
Oh my god. I'm like, once again, I'm not anything. I have no proof.
Exactly. So you're like, oh my god, like if you know everything.
All right, you want to know what his proof is?
No, I don't.
Okay, you see how these lights are? You see how these lights are on?
No.
Okay, if Max turns them
Those are
off.
off.
If Max turns them off,
Yeah.
what color is it gonna be?
No color.
Exactly. Lack of light.
No.
Yeah.
No, because those lights are white.
Exactly. But you turn them off.
So why is my shirt not white?
But you turn them off.
My shirt's still gonna be black.
Because your shirt is absorbing every single color but black, so it's reflecting black. That's why.
Okay, so
your shirt's black.
so what about my shoes right here with white?
Same thing. Same thing for your shoes.
It's absorbing every single color but white.
So why is the sky not white?
Because it's absorbing.
reflecting.
Mark, shut up right now, okay? I'm trying
Yeah,
to process right now.
The
one time Mark shut the fuck up right now.
Like literally, at the break, we're like, Mark, you gotta talk. Mark talks. Shut the fuck up.
Why did it come to this podcast?
Bro, I know.
Oh, yo, I'm not saying you're
Now
a
you're
whack ass
good, bro. Hey, bro,
hoe.
you're
Nah, okay, you know what?
Okay, you know what?
Let's change the topic,
Let's
Mark.
talk about high school, bro.
Let's talk about high school, Play-Doh, scholar, whack ass,
Let's
bitch ass,
see.
hoe ass, ugly ass,
Mark.
dumb ass,
How many
smart ass
credits?
Mark.
How many credits did you have your senior year? Day one of senior year.
Mark's like, what's credits?
What are those?
What's cool, Hal? Go ahead, talk, Mark.
I had half a credit, big dog.
Half a credit, bro. You had half a fucking
so much
credit.
skipping and
So
everything.
Skipping requires you to go to school, and you didn't even go to school.
When I did go, I skipped.
Okay, let me tell you
Hold
this.
up.
But what were you doing when you were not at school, Mark, besides jerking your little shit?
Motherfucker was
MLG,
asleep
COD
watching
players.
Busting Mills.
GPI. Hey, by the way, I have a really good porn link I can share y'all. It's really good.
yeah, I have one on YouTube.
MLG player way.
More like Major League.
Don't say it.
Stop. So dude, can you
Alright,
please
no.
explain to me how you had half a credit going into senior year of high school? Because like, dude, we have 8 classes
It's
a
pretty
year.
easy.
Yeah,
Don't
baby.
show up. Don't turn in no work.
Bro, but like, how did you become a how did you become a sophomore and then a junior and then a senior?
All in 1 year.
All the hard work
So-
Mark
All
put
the
in.
hard work and
half a year.
dedication.
Your 4th year of you were still considered a freshman then.
My 4th year. Still
see.
considered a freshman.
You were not
That
considered
just
a
freshman.
shows you guys how fucked up the school system is here in the United States.
Well, that shows you guys that if you go to McAllen Memorial High School, you don't have to do anything until
Anything.
your last year.
And that also shows you guys that if you dedicate yourself to something, everything is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Mark passing high school in 1 year. Out of high school, bro. Actually,
And then everybody that doubted me were the ones that failed.
yeah.
Robert,
Yeah.
what?
At
I think
them. Bro, hold
told
up.
me.
So you
Starts naming everyone.
I know.
you
Nah, but
did,
it's
Mr.
badass,
Castillo. You did.
Nah, he actually gave me all my hours.
Nah, you straight up you sucked off Mr. Castillo to give you extra
Hell
credit,
no.
pendeja. I have him on
Yeah,
speed
like,
dial.
I
Look,
was
he's on
like
speaker right
900
now.
hours.
Look,
Hey,
prove
bro,
it.
actually, guess who's like, don't say, but guess who's like, who was willing to come on the podcast or like he's supposed to come sometime
Who?
soon?
Esteban?
Mr. Eddie Blaha, bro.
For real?
Yeah,
I missed
bro.
Laha. I had
Yeah.
him for class.
Mr.
Where you
Blaha.
at, bitch?
I think his is like the only class I did go to.
Yeah, he's cool, bro.
Welcome to Factor Cat.
But where's
Yeah.
Crystal Lynn?
She's right
I don't
there.
Dude, so you did 23 and a half credits in one semester?
I actually graduated like 27, I think.
26?
Hey, bro.
Anyway, Mark graduated with 27 credits, and he graduated as valedictorian of class of 2017.
Valedictorian, bro.
Beat top class and shit.
He's like
Hey,
summa
papa.
cum laude Plato scholar, bro. He's the one that
Shit.
gave the speech at our graduation.
I did.
He's like fastest graduating honor student, bro. God
Al
damn.
Chile,
what I'm
Mark,
saying.
I straight up think you need like a world record, like a fucking Guinness
Yeah.
World Record for that, mama.
Yeah, bro.
Because I've never heard or seen it.
At least the McAllen Memorial
Bro,
record.
I think this
I
time
have
we in a
A
classroom with everything.
semester away.
20. He passed all of high school.
23 and a half credits he made it. He did in half a semester, bro.
How the
Like,
fuck?
y'all
Google.
gotta realize, like
Copy and paste.
y'all really gotta
Right.
realize.
What's that,
on
that
how
website
long.
called that we used to use?
Pornhub? Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Spank Bang. Oh shit. Reality Kings.
Reality.
Bang Bros.
Anyway.
Anyway.
No.
Dude, that was fucking crazy, bro. I never believed it, but I mean, like, if you're telling me that it's true, I'm like, God.
That's
damn.
because the one that doubted me, Robert, that was in that class. We
Yeah.
even
Robert
he
who?
offered
Robert
him.
Who's Robert? Robert what?
No, don't say.
Oh, okay, well he said.
His cheeks are probably getting clapped right now.
Yeah, you know what they say about the
Well,
people.
and I had
Really
a class
have.
because you had to make up like half a credit. Exposing you and shit, half a credit. Something like...
Look, listen, at least I graduated with honor, cuh.
What'd you
Not
graduate
with honors, but with honor.
What'd you graduate with?
Who did I graduate with?
No, I said what honor did you graduate with?
What year?
Honor did you graduate?
None.
The honor of...
Medal of Honor?
Graduated.
Medal of Honor.
Did you even graduate with like a JRR2C honor or anything?
I think so.
What do you mean you think so?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I had.
Yes
They
or
just
no?
gave me shits and I put them around my neck. I'm like, bad cup.
How many shits did you ever run your neck?
Like 4, 3, I don't know.
2.
It was the one that you get, like the basic one and some other shit.
Not bad. Not bad.
What about you, Mark?
Me?
How many shits did you ever run
Play
your
those
neck?
collars.
Yeah.
The Blades collar one.
The only
bro.
shit he had around his neck was my cock, way.
Mark had none
Nah.
around his neck.
That's the only one that you get.
He had
That's
none
it.
around his neck.
The only thing Mark had was
just
the
had the
news.
cap
He
and
wanted to-
gown.
Never mind, half.
Bro. Damn, but wait, you met BB senior year?
Oh,
Senior,
shit.
my senior.
No, that's false. You did
No.
not BB. You
No,
did not meet BB.
my junior.
False. It was sophomore year.
No,
Mark's like, bitch, what the
was it? No, it was my
It
junior.
was your sophomore year.
No, it
bro.
wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No,
My junior.
It was your.
She was a sophomore.
Bro, you were never considered a junior until senior year, bro.
Fuck you. There you go. There you go.
That's fucked up, son.
This guy,
That's your boy right
this
there.
guy's saying over here, my junior year. Shut your ass up,
Your
bro.
junior year was like
Your junior year.
3/4 into senior year.
Not even
All
my-
the years were the same fucking year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
That's
No,
what he's talking about.
I met him my
It was the
freshman
same
year.
week.
That's more realistic.
Te mamaste, Mark.
Chile.
Pinche vato.
Mark, bro. I
good,
still
I
remember when you
graduated.
first met her though. It's cause like something fucked up happened. I was just laughing, but I'm not gonna say it, bro. But
You can censor it. Say it.
nah, bro, cause you're gonna nah. You probably don't even remember, so I'm not gonna say it.
You might as well just say it. You already
Might as
brought
well.
it up.
For the podcast.
Say
For the
it up. Gotta
podcast.
say it
Well,
now.
I
Do it for the
remember.
vine.
I remember that you were talking.
I
I remember y'all were talking, right? And one of her friends, like we were all hanging out. It was like Mark, Bryan, and whatever. And and you were like, "Oh yeah, we're talking," and then she was just like, "Oh, we are." I was just going with the flow.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, a long time ago.
that's
So fast.
Hey,
We've
but
been
now
together
they're
for
married.
years. She.
Hey, but y'all have a happy relationship with 3 kids coming in the way, dog. Congratulations.
I
Yeah,
know,
bro.
right?
How are
3
you
kids
feeling in
on
that
the
third
way.
child, bro?
Yeah, how you feeling with that
I'm
third child?
stressed out. Gotta go
Yeah?
back to work.
I feel you could.
Well, you got a girl and a boy right now?
Yep.
Nice.
Get another girl.
Oh, you already know the gender.
Yeah, you didn't do a
That's
gender
all I see.
reveal.
I don't need
Watch,
to.
we're gonna manifest it next week.
I know, bro.
She's only 1 month
manifesting
pregnant.
Huh?
He has triplets next week, bro.
Quadruplets in one night.
Damn, that Play-Doh nut.
Yo, that Play-Doh nut goes crazy, dog. That shit radioactive as fuck.
It's like, oh fuck, Highschool isn't the only thing he does fast, bro.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Fuck, hey, my boy.
Damn.
God damn.
No, but yeah, I did make it up all in 1 year. It was pretty good.
That's crazy.
And then.
And then I graduated and went to work.
All right, man.
And now he's banking, bro. I'm sorry.
Where'd you go to work?
With Chase.
Well, I first started at the Chevy dealership.
Wrong.
No, I'm not. Nah, it's because I worked with him.
Exactly.
I worked at Alpine.
See?
But that was in high school, not when I graduated.
We weren't even in high school when we were
That's
working,
like
bro.
he's living his life and shit.
No, was it?
That was wrong,
Yes,
bro.
it was.
Wrong.
I worked at Gaddy's in high school. And then I quit after 2 days.
2 days. Can't handle selling pizza.
Bro, fuck
I
you,
don't
other
need
people.
bitch.
Says I don't got a job.
I still make more money than you.
Where?
Fuck you, right? At least I can handle making pizza, bitch.
I wasn't there.
You're here like, I can handle cleaning tables. Wax on, wax off. Chimba.
That shit hard.
Tell him he can't even handle fucking picking onion away.
Picking onion?
Yo, that's the
The watermelons.
Oh, nah, fuck that shit. Neta, look, now that you mention that shit, I quit the first day.
No, you quit half a day with.
No, it was one full day. Let me tell y'all this story, fam. Now that y'all mention that shit, and I'm not gonna even deny that fucking mamada. Look, no hate to my hardworking Latinos and Mexicans. Mexicans out there, you know, props to you fuck motherfuckers, honestly, because goddamn, you motherfuckers are the definition of hard fucking work, bro. But let me tell you why the fuck, bro. Now, I think it was just fresh out of high school too, right?
Yeah.
I was over here like, un jalecillo, a ver qué pedo, right? Trying to look for some fucking jobs, you know, and shit. So, and I go to some office, you know, whatever the fuck, you know, for
He went to Select Staff.
wherever the
He went somewhere to a staffing company.
And that stupid hoe was like, do you have steel-toe boots? I'm like, yeah, I have steel-toe boots. She's like, where did you get them from? I'm like, bitch, que te la verga. Just fucking take my word for it, you stupid bitch. Like, oh, you want the fucking receipts? Here's my fucking academy fucking receipt, bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Like, nah, they have to be from Cavender's.
Like, go fucking buy them, bitch.
Aquí puro nice, güey, comemos chicken.
Pinche morra, ya quería que me pusiese una cámara en mi culo, la verga. And then I was just like, yeah, but I didn't have steel-toe boots. Anyway,
You use the one from ROTC, right?
Yeah, I use my fucking Marine boots. Anyway, long story short, she was like, okay, I had this job or whatever. She didn't tell me what the fucking pay was. She was like, yeah, I had this job. I'm like, well, what does it require? She was like, it's just like grabbing like cilantro and vegetables and shit, just like boxing them up. I'm like, okay, that's
like in a farm? Or like in the produce?
It was
warehouse.
like a produce warehouse.
Yeah.
It
was fucking big, bro.
And it was huge. I think it's called J&D Produce with the little pinche stupid ass dumbass bear that scars me and gives me PTSD every time I see that bitch ass bear. But anyway, so okay, I was like, okay, that sounds relatively easy, right? Oh, boom, she fucking, okay, this day, this time, bet. I fucking pull up, right? And it's me and like some two fucking like gangster looking motherfuckers that I sort of got. I thought I was gonna get fucking stabbed and get my butt cheeks fucking like fall. You know what I'm trying to say? And I was like, fuck, these motherfuckers gonna kill me, bro. Besides me, like with me there was like, ponle que 8 people max. Okay. You know, like including me.
Yeah.
So okay, let's say I got there like around 6 a.m. Let's say 6 a.m. And we were in the office and they're like, okay, we'll be back right now with like the application or like the paper to like get you started with your information or whatever. I don't know what the fuck it was. And we were like, okay, whatever. Bro, they took like 5 fucking hours, dog. Like 4 to 5 hours to come and give us a stupid ass paper. Bro, from the 8, only like, I don't know, like 4 of us were left. It was me, 2 other Mexican kids, and one of the gangster dudes.
You were just sitting for 5 hours?
Yeah, bro. I was like,
getting paid.
I was getting paid, though. I was like, fuck it. I still didn't know what the fuck I was getting paid. Like, I didn't know the rate. Bro, these motherfuckers.
They sit him on a couch. Please set your name, date, and
bro. So then they sent us to they sent us to this like little like cool like little office, right? And we're just writing down our information and shit, right? And like that's how they fucking get your dumbass. And they were like, okay, y'all are gonna be getting paid $7.25. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I guess, right? Bro, no more.
Everybody on the podcast like $7.25.
The last 3-4 hours that I fucking worked were the worst fucking days of my entire fucking life, bro. I sort of I'd rather get my cheeks clapped by fucking OG Mudbone's cock or something than do that. Cause bro, neta, it was like 150 billion degrees outside, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna start you off, guys, doing this. And at first it was like inside the AC with a little conveyor belt, there's some onions coming out. I'm like, okay, this shit easy, packing that shit up in boxes and shit, putting stickers. I'm like, shit easy as fuck, easy ass job, right? And I'm like, oh, go, hey you, and they put it at me, like, you and everybody else, come with me. I'm like, okay, fucking go. We fucking go outside. My fucking balls start coming off because of how hot it was and shit. And they're like, okay, y'all see all these fucking pallets? And bro, I swear to fucking God, there was like 50 to 60 fucking pallets full of fucking big ass, bitch ass watermelons, bro. And I was like, yeah, what about them? And they're like, yeah, bro, you know what the fuck they made us do? And I just like, what the fuck, bro?
Wait. Were they like inside like a semi truck or something?
No. They were all outside.
Oh my God.
They're already loaded, right? Like,
they were already unloaded, but it was like the wood pallet, the big ass cardboard box.
Yeah, the cover.
Chingos of watermelons inside,
yeah.
And there was like a little cross thing, like a splitter. There was like 5 watermelons in each side. Like 20 watermelons in one box.
Yeah.
In one fucking box, right? And they were like the chingon ass fucking watermelons, bro. And I was like, yeah, what about these fucking watermelons? Bro, they straight up made me put those fucking watermelons with the pallet and the box in another pallet in a box. I'm like, the fuck? And it gets even fucking worse. I'm like, okay, whatever. We start fucking getting them, right? Boom. First pellet finished. I'm like, a little harder. And, like, fuck. And then I was starting to get all hot. And they didn't even they wouldn't even let us drink fucking water either. Damn. I was telling the homeboy, the fucking homie, fucking dude would come out every like 20, 30 minutes. Like, y'all good? Yeah. Okay. Fucking goes into the office in the air and shit. It's like, ponte a jalar con nosotros, pinche joto de mierda. Like, fuck, bro. I was getting all pissed. And these fucking Mexicans were like, fuck. They were all sweaty and shit. And I was like,
pinche watermelon todo sudado.
Bro, yeah, but like the fifth fucking pet, I'm like, fuck this, bro. I'm gonna go drink some water. And I started walking to the fucking water fountain.
Get back to work.
And the other fucking Mecca state manager comes out. I was like, hey, man, I was like, it's not your break yet. I'm like, fuck you and the break, bitch. I'm like, I need some fucking water, pussy. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, son? I'm over here carrying big-ass watermelons that are worth like fucking 30,000 pounds each and shit. And, bro, but I sort of fucking got, you know what these bitch-ass hosts fucking did to us? But like the 10th fucking pallet, bro, we were all, ya estamos jodidos de mierda, bro. It was like the 10th, 15th pallet, bro. We were putting it in the other fucking pallets. The fucking manager comes out with a paper. Hey guys, stop. It's like we were supposed to leave them in the same pallets. I swear to fucking God. Bro, when I tell you I wanted to fucking cock slap him so fucking hard, I was like, you're fucking lying,
bro,
son.
They just laughed at your face.
Bro, they were
I would quit that moment.
Like, bro, I was like, are you fucking serious? So I had to get all the other fucking 15 fucking the pallets of watermelons and put them back in the other ones. Like, no, wait. And then it was like, okay, lunchtime. Que pinche lunchtime y que pendejo. Give me a whole fucking week off a la verga. And then I fucking sit down with my little pinche gay ass fucking granola bar and a banana and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? I'm all fucking full of dirt, blood, sweat, tears and shit. Bro. I'm like, son, I'm like, not even water, you know, man. We had our lunch, 30 minutes para acabarla de chingar, right? And they're like, okay, after that, meet us in like this other place. It's like within the same facility, right? We go and it's okay, put this apron on and like do whatever the fuck, okay? And then like beets and I don't know what else starts fucking coming out. And we had to put them in like some bags and shit, which was not as bad as a fucking watermelons, but ya estaba harto, güey. I was like, fuck all this bullshit ass work, getting paid fucking $7.20 fucking $5 an hour, bro. Like, fuck this. Like, if they pay me like $50 an hour, I'd be like, shit, give me all the watermelons you want, bro. You know what I mean? But $7.25, I'm good. And then at the end of the fucking day, bro, that's when I was like, these motherfuckers are fucking stupid. Because the same dude that was like in charge of us, he comes through, and I remember that stupid idiot was bald and she looked like Mr. Clean and shit. He comes with a clipboard. He's like, all right, everybody come here, all the new hires. And I'm fucking walking all tired and shit. And I'm like, just there in the back. All the other kids were like they're already like dabbing each other up, getting to know each other, like, you know, being all badass with each other. And I'm just there like, don't talk to me, like, don't even look at me, bro. And then everyone's like, and the dude was like, oh, did y'all like the jale? And all the kids were like, yes, and I was just like, no, like the fuck, I'm out here getting paid and I'm not getting paid enough and shit. And then it was like, okay, I'm gonna write down all y'all's names for the ones that want to continue, y que no sé qué. And then everybody started doing line, running out their names. And then he told me, he's like, oh, what's your name? I'm like, oh, I'll give him my name. And he was like, all right, well, we'll see you tomorrow at the same time. I'm like, yeah, but. And I fucking walk away. I fucking never went back ever again. I sort of I want to burn down that fucking facility, bro. Jesus fucking Christ. And then I didn't even want to see I never wanted to see a watermelon ever again in my fucking life, bro.
And then he gets hired at HEB and starts cutting watermelon.
Yeah, but that shit was badass though. I was in the AC all fucking day.
You were the AC.
I was by myself listening to my little podcast. You know what I mean?
This guy, bro.
Yeah, that was badass. How? But, and then my fucking mom pulled through, picked me up. I sat down. She's like, you smell like fucking cock. And I'm like, yeah, I do smell like cock. And that was the end of it. Best job of my life. How?
I think the worst job me and Bryan ever had was at Alpine job. Turning the knobs every day, checking checking the screens, making sure everything works for the car.
Yeah, because it depends what section you were in, but it was usually all fucking car parts. I mean, some people had they were testing the radios, the screens. Or some people, or me and Mark, we were testing the fucking AC units, like the little fucking buttons for the AC shit.
Like, you know, on the Chevy, like the Malibus and the Cruises, they have like the same cluster in the middle where you turn like the temperature gauges, the AC, and all that. We were testing those the whole time for 8 hours.
Like just twisting shit.
Yeah, like twisting.
You have to make buttons. You plug them in, way.
How much were y'all getting paid for this shit, bro?
$5.25.
Oh no!
Damn.
Yes, sir. We were.
Pinche free child labor.
I
asked the fucking boss, mejor no me pagan a la verga.
How old were y'all?
How old were y'all?
Where'd you go to high school?
Like right out of high school.
Right out of
Nos tenían como pendejos.
Nos tenían con pinches slaves a la
happy and shit. Like, oh, we're gonna work
They're
the
gonna make
warehouse.
money. Puro pinche money cansado la
I know.
verga. No
Hey, but
mames.
like each box had like 100.
Hey, wait, and then I remember,
So
wait,
you just
when me and Mark first got paid, wait, we just got paid. Fuck you on your pay, nigga.
$20.
I know,
bro, I swear my first paycheck was
minus
$270.
Nah.
Una pinche 270 cansado de la verga, bro.
Ni pa'l gas a la
El pinche hobo gana más que yo a la verga, güey.
Bro, for real.
Bro, that shit was suck.
They
It
make
sucked
30K a year on average, bro.
Bro,
sucked
neta.
because-
Yeah.
I'm about to go home and shit.
Yeah, bro.
We had to get the box, take it off, like the lid.
Uh-huh.
Each one is packaged in like this fucking
Pink fucking styrofoam
like,
bullshit.
yeah, like a styrofoam
No,
like
mames.
package. Take
Like
it
packing
out.
peanuts or what?
No, like
like
an
a
actual
foam.
bag, like a bag.
Oh,
of foam.
okay.
Take it out, put it on the screen, like connect it, test it, put it back in the bag, fold it, put it back in the box, a different box.
And there was like hundreds of those.
So we,
Fuck yeah, güey.
so each box would fit like 100, and then you had a pallet
Wait.
next to you.
But why y'all had to test them? Why not just like wait for them to be used?
No, you have to
You
test
test
them.
them, make
You
sure
have
they
to
work.
You have to test them, make sure they work, so they can ship them out because then they ship them out to Chevy. So whoever the fuck is driving a Chevy, I probably tested one of y'all shit.
For real,
For real. All the Chevys
Yeah.
right
I
now.
ain't even and I ain't even gonna lie. If some of y'all shit don't work, it's 'cause I still put that
I was falling asleep mid-shift.
I still
did
put that
too.
bitch in the bag, man.
Hey,
Bro, and then that guy
it's
like
Bryan
quit.
certified, bro.
But my first job ever was the best.
Paintball.
Really, Mark, gonna spoil
I
it like
will.
that.
Wait,
Fuck.
nah,
Hey,
but-
edit that part out. Nah. Nah, I'm never gonna forget when I got my first little paycheck from Delta.
From Delta, bro?
I felt all vergon. I still had the
it
check.
was $100.
No, I was more. It was like 2 something.
Oh, when you
'Cause
actually got hired. No,
When I actually got hired, because
Yeah.
before
We were
you and I
reffing.
too, we
Yeah,
were
we were
reffing,
reffing.
but we would work for like paint.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like whatever hours you put in, like it was like what, like 6 hours or some shit like that, or a full 8 hours one day.
No, it was like 12 hours total, like in the span of like the whole weekend.
Yeah,
and then we would get like
exactly.
$100 for paint.
Yeah, like and we would get like the free
I keep
paint and
sliding
an
off
entry.
this couch.
So that's why like it was fucking like I wouldn't mind
That's
because
fucking badass.
I would like reffing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And the vibe there was badass. I mean, shout out to all my homeboys, you know, fucking Hobby Ben and all of them. I mean, I was chill with them. All the fucking snacks were free and shit.
Yeah.
My boy Isaac, one of the when
Wait,
he
the
was the
snacks were
manager.
free for you?
Huh?
They would charge me, bro.
No, they were free. I straight up just walked in, grabbed my monster,
Hey.
grabbed my chips, and walked out.
They probably.
Fuck.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, bro, they were scamming me, bro.
Scamming, coming out of his own paycheck.
I know.
Delta scammer.
Fucking.
Anyway,
Ya estoy cansado, bro.
yeah, so I mean that's how I would get my practice on every single fucking weekend, and then once I turned the league, which was like what 16, right, when I could like actually start
when
working.
You can actually work. Yeah, when it was no longer considered child labor. Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Straight up.
Yeah, that's when I got hired, and I worked there for like what? It was like 1, maybe 2 years.
Yeah.
It was like even though I didn't get a lot of money because it was just like
Part-time,
Friday I had
part-time.
school, but it was mainly Saturdays and Sundays. But I would get there like at fucking 9, 10 a.m. and we'd leave till like 3 a.m.
Yeah,
the whole
you
day.
stay
3
all
a.m.?
day.
Yeah, we'll go hard. And so like my checks were like okay, right? And plus, whatever girlfriend I had at the time, you know, I was like, hey, here you go, baby girl, buy yourself a little pizza.
Who was
You
it?
know,
He's
I
like,
got
get
straight
yourself
up, I can't
something
remember.
nice.
But it might have been
Yeah.
la güera.
Yeah. La güera.
La más blanca de todas.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, that job was fucking fire. But I mean, I'm not gonna mention no names, but almost all the refs that I've talked to there at Delta right now, fucking hate their job, and I
don't blame them.
I don't blame them. Yeah, straight up, I don't blame them.
Fuck. Is Isaac still there?
Nah, that guy's long
I think he's
But
working
why
at
do they hate
UPS
it
right
though?
now. Huh?
Why do they hate it?
Because of the pay and just because of how everything works.
Let's just
The new
say
system and how it is now.
That's all I'm gonna say. I
Back-
can't give
back
out
in
more
the day-
information.
let's just
But back in the day, it was
say
really
the
fun.
management is fucking trash. Let's just say that.
Nah. Management's good. But I get it's just like the way everything works around. Not management, but it's just the way it works around. Like I don't know if it's scheduling or what. They like I don't know. They weren't really specific, but they just said they weren't a big fan of their job. So like I don't blame you.
Pues
So
es que el otro lado, compadre, ¿qué le hacen?
yeah, for real.
Exactly. I mean, like Delta is a side job, bro. And it's
Yeah,
only the
yeah.
weekends.
Is that
Yeah.
something you fucking
Yeah,
do
exactly.
to have make a living out of? You
Yeah, a
know?
little secondary job, you know, just to get a little, you know,
Some
for the strip
funds.
club.
Yeah, algo leve.
Algo
nomás.
leve, no para
Los 70 bucks.
Nah, okay, not that low, right?
Algo para que Marco haya pinche Jack.
Para que la más gorda se acerque a él. Hey, we gotta talk about that.
Bro,
Hey, Mark, I don't know if we
Yeah,
can,
nah,
right?
this
Because
is
Mark's
a-
gonna
this
get
is-
slapped.
this is-
I would.
A Mark lo tiene bien amarrado por los pinches clits a este güey.
This is Mark. Have you ever been to a strip club? Way?
Yeah.
Oh, which one? When and where?
Which one? Way?
Both.
What's what?
Both
of these
them
nuts?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Cags and Tex-Mex.
Cags. What's
one's
cags?
better? Which one's better in your opinion? Way?
Tex-Mex.
Why? How was your personal experience of tech? Like when you went to Tex-Mex?
What? Nothing?
No, it's just better crowd, better environment. The tables and everything's more. Like,
what else is better, Mark?
Is that sticky there?
nah.
Bro, what the fuck? No, wanna know where it's actually sticky? Denny's, bitch.
Dude, Denny's.
Oh, al chile, güey, te siento
Denny's
bien.
are always
Actually, stand up to go
sticky.
to you're
No, hombre, güey, deja tú la
fucking pulling my skin
la
and
pinche
shit.
mesa, güey, pues con qué limpian esto, con mecos o qué.
Pinches
Oh,
extra
yeah,
sticky
bro.
neck. Oh, what's my
Especially-
mom want? No, you
It's
start in the
down.
bottom. It's up.
One.
It's down.
Down.
It's
One.
That's for
Up.
sit-ups, güey, no mames.
Same shit. You don't start like this. You go
Push-ups
like
you do.
Push-ups you do.
Mark,
güey.
cállate los hocico. You don't even
What
do
does he know
push-ups.
about
No.
push-ups, güey?
He's like, you passed PE on the computer, bro.
Well, how did you do it for
Yeah,
that?
how did you pass PE, bro?
I had to take it for half the semester.
How? Like, you actually going to PE?
That was the
No,
only
I-
half credit he had.
Bro, PE was.
Oh, yeah.
Lunch out. Wait, Mark, I actually have a question. In middle school, why would you buy a pizza every single day? Like,
don't
why?
know.
Hey, wait,
Yes.
all I gotta say, wait, is he would share with me.
No. Bro, Mark, my whole 7th and 8th grade, I kind of knew Mark. We were not like super like buddies, but I did know him because I would speak with Nazario, and Nazario would know this guy.
Yeah, I
He only
remember
gave me
Nazario.
one slice of pizza the whole 2 years that I knew him, bro. Only one.
Stingy
Hey,
fuck.
Yeah,
you were at least lucky, way. He
This
get Frank
guy-
0.
This guy would buy a box
Motherfucker,
every
every
single
shit.
day, bro.
I didn't even talk to Frank that much.
Nah, yeah, you did, way.
I didn't talk to you till like high school, like
Went to
freshman
high
year.
school, yeah. It was
The
just you,
the
Rafa.
little times you
Who
showed
was
up
it?
to
It was
school
you,
freshman
Rafa.
year.
Who else was there?
Nazario?
No, that was the thing.
Oh.
What's his name?
No, I was like super.
Nathan was there. Fucking.
Oh, yeah, Nathan.
I
You
remember
remember
Nathan,
Nathan,
yeah.
little midget?
Fucking Daniel.
Little midget.
Nathan
De La Rosa.
with
De La
the
Rosa.
glasses,
De La,
bro.
yeah, De La Rosa, yeah.
He would always wear basketball shorts.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Dude, that guy would push me into the lockers, bro.
What the fuck?
How would you let
Why?
a fucking 2-foot midget way push you into the locker room?
He was as tall as me. I was
Bro,
really
it's
short.
like me saying Drew
You
was
were not
pushing me in
short,
middle
way.
school.
I'm not sure. I think the guy that I'm talking to is not that Nathan.
You're
I
talking
think.
to a guy?
Yeah,
What's
you're-
up?
No, sorry. I'm talking
You're
about.
probably, you're probably talking about different ones.
Yeah, it's Nathan. I think.
Yeah, he went
I
to
don't know.
he went to row, right?
Daniel.
Yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he would push me into the lockers, bro.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Man. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, for getting pushed to the locker sucks. When you want to be included.
Yeah,
He was the one
yeah.
pushing him into the locker.
Yeah, bro. Everybody
I was
else
the one
would
doing the
Frank.
pushing and shit.
Yeah, he was a bully, bro.
Not even. I would push Mr. Vizcaino into the locker.
Imagine.
Hey, that motherfucker was huge,
Hey,
bro.
If you're in Coach Johnson, you got a problem, bro?
Oh, pinche roided up. Pinche no neck.
Or Coach Gatlin, way.
Who's that, bro?
Oh, my.
He's the one that used to play for the Dorados.
That guy scared the fuck out of me. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, sorry, cuz.
He was the original.
Literally, bro.
He was the Morenito, way, but he was like fucking almost 7 foot
Moreno,
tall.
Moreno.
Was he in Kathy
Nah,
or?
bro.
Moreno,
Right, it was in
Moreno.
Kathy, right?
Yeah.
Kathy?
He was
I don't
He
remember
was
Coach
the
Johnson.
guy from
remember
ISS. Him and first sergeant, or him and sergeant.
I don't remember Sergeant. That's all.
Oh, I remember the other one.
El grandotote
Yeah.
chingonón,
He used
güey.
to play for the Dorados.
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
but he was so
no,
sweet.
Yeah, but
No, yeah, he was
no.
cool. He was cool.
I
He was
think
on his bad
I think
side.
he worked with the special needs kids,
Yeah,
right?
he did, he did,
Yeah, because I would always see him and
Yeah,
shit. So I was
dude,
like, oh, okay.
he was like super chill. He was like, hey,
No,
man.
he was chill, but like that, he just had a natural voice. He's like, "How you doing, man?" It's like, "Oh fuck, what's up?"
His voice is deep as fuck.
Deep as
I,
fuck. Sorry,
I still remember those like, cause my mom would work like really early, so she would drop me off like fucking early. Like I was already in Kathy like by like I want to
4
say
a.m.
like no, I want to say like 6:40 a.m. I was already there.
Seas mamón.
Yeah,
Bro,
Takes a nap outside.
I would have to wait outside until they opened the door.
At 8,
Every
no?
day?
It was at 8? No. We went at
Like
7.
seven-
like
seven
7:15 or some shit.
High school
Yeah,
freshman
they would
was-
open like a 7:15, and I
What
still remember
the
those
fuck?
days, bro. It was crazy because like you were just walking to Kathy, and everything was all quiet, and I was just like,
It
wow.
was way.
I was
hey.
like, in about 30 minutes, it's just gonna be loud as fuck.
In the
As
bright
fuck.
side, you were the first one to get breakfast cut.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true.
yeah.
The first
I was
little leche, little milk.
I would never
The
get the
orange
milk.
juice.
Back when the
The
food was
milk.
actually fucking
Bro,
good.
Yeah,
the
for
milk
real.
trail.
Obama
Remember what
ruined
they
it.
did to me, bro? Remember one time in my house, bro, I was like, hey, Frank, I don't want to show you, but like I'm low-key scared, and I showed you my ass, and it was full of like fucking pimples or whatever, and then my whole body just got like varicela.
Oh,
the fucking milks from school, the trumo, like they gave me like a weird rash, and my whole body got filled with
I don't know if I was with you or I don't know if I was with one of you guys, or maybe not.
Yeah.
Bro, we were in middle school, and we had the fucking milks and shit, right?
Yeah.
We went up to the pinche gorda ass Mr. Crown's way, and we're like, "Hey fam, is this fucking normal?" And you open the box of milk,
bro,
and you go like this,
and it was gooey.
Yeah, bro, it would fall really slow.
And he's like, "Yeah, that's normal." It's like, "Well, you fucking drink it, you stupid fuck." Se ve que tragas bien, culero, trágate esta la verga.
Bro, yeah, I remember that shit, bro.
And this motherfucker was like, "Yeah, it looks fine."
I guess that's
like,
probably
what the
why I
fuck
never
you
got
mean?
lunch food.
Yeah, no, bro, and then the fucking little breath, people would be like, boom, boom, boom. They wouldn't break, bro. Yeah,
No
bro.
mames.
Those shits were fucking weapons, bro.
You can straight up murder a bitch with that shit.
Hey, remember when we would play spoons, way?
Oh,
Yeah, shit was fun.
You would fold the back of the spork, way, and then you would fucking use it like
Okay.
Like a little slingshot.
Yeah,
I never
quarters.
did that shit.
What quarters?
But what about bloody knuckles?
right here.
I used to play the fuck out that game.
Yeah.
Wait. Body blows.
Dude, it was so funny because I mean, it was most of them, like the ghetto kids, would always do fucking body blows and shit. So almost like 80% of the fucking time I would go to the restroom, I was minding my own business.
Bro,
I would walk in and there was some ghetto kids like fucking hitting each other. I'm like, I'm just trying to take a piss, cuz like get the fuck out of the way.
And then like after
Like,
lunch,
you want to
like,
join?
Huh?
Yeah.
Like, you want to join? You want to go next?
I'm able to beat their ass.
and they're like after lunch, like you go to your class and it's like, hey, can I go to the restroom? It's like, oh, why didn't you go in your lunch? And it's like, bro, there's people fighting in the restroom.
For real,
bro.
son. Or y'all remember too, whenever that thing became a trend where you like cross your arms and you like breathe in and out and you like pass out and shit.
Passed out, way.
I passed out doing that. I remember.
He would be the only. Por eso le falta oxígeno en el pinche cerebro a este
Por eso
pendejo.
se fue a Play-Doh, bro.
Oh,
Graduated making money. I'm good.
Nah, true.
he's banking.
He got that bread up. He got that bread up.
I think you were doing it to me.
No, my bad.
You trying to blame Bryan? You trying to murder me,
I
son?
remember we're like in the field.
to kill you, eh?
It's by Nazario, bro. You talked to Nazario a lot in middle school.
I remember we're in the field, right?
I saw a couple people passing
And
out.
I saw like one of the person just do it, and I'm like, nah, that shit fake. Like that shit lying and joking on that shit, right?
Curiosity kills a
Bro.
cat, cuz. What can I say?
Almost killed this motherfucker.
Bro, like for real. I woke up and I was on the floor. They're like,
They have a cock in your mouth and shit.
Bro, I remember
Bro,
that shit.
I don't know
But
if I
like, what
remember.
is it that you do? Like, you just breathe like this?
Yeah,
I think like you cross your arms and you gotta hold your breath. Well, like girls
breathe-
will cross their arms.
You breathe in and out a couple of times. You go,
yeah.
like that, and then you breathe in hardcore once and go, and you let it all out. Like, and as you're doing that, I think that's when they start pushing you.
They compress.
And I think with like the compression and like all that shit, I guess you just can't breathe back in or some shit, and you just don't have oxygen. No te llega el
so you
pinche
pass
cerebro. and you're
out.
like,
you pass out.
boom.
Hey,
Yeah, bro. So it was something like that.
Hey,
Bro,
fuck
I remember
that.
that.
Bro, why the fuck were y'all doing
I
that
did
in
that,
middle
like,
school?
I didn't do that shit. I would just see all the fucking retards doing that shit. It's like for what? Like, just passing out like a trend now? Or like, what the fuck? What am I missing right now, son?
It is, man.
That
Hey,
shit was
but what
crazy.
about that vape with este way when the
Oh
fucking
my
thing?
God, bro. No, we're not gonna talk about
Okay, we're
that.
not gonna say his name,
bro.
but
Say it, bro. No, it's because
they're not gonna come after us. Chill out.
No,
man.
it's because
We were doing meth in school, and then
So my friend had a vape, right? And like he was like super paranoid, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go like blow the vape in the restroom, right?"
all cool and
And
shit.
like, and it was like, "Oh, okay, bro." And then like I just went with him, right? And he turned on, you know, when you dry your hands, bro. So he would hit the vape, and he would blow the thing into the fucking thing while it was on, bro.
Hey, wait, but it's funny because like he wouldn't even go like,
No, he would like.
and he go. No, he's like all quick. Like, chill out, pinche Speedy Gonzalez. No mames.
That shit was hilarious.
He's all
bro.
stupid, bro.
And he was like, "Nah, for noise, bro. We gotta turn it." So he was like,
It's just wild as
that
fuck.
shit was funny, bro.
All the mamadas you would see and shit.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, high school, bro.
Yeah, but Mark never saw shit because he never went to school.
Mark never experienced none.
Hey,
Mark, did you ever go to No Siesta Fiesta?
Yeah, he was there, we.
Well,
I
you
went
were
all
la-
senior year. I was a straight A student. A Chile.
¡Cállate los
A
cinco,
Chile.
pendejo! Porque se las mamás a todos.
No.
Straight
A
A.
Chile. I was straight A.
That way you would buy them food, right?
Yeah, bro.
I did.
Yes.
I never bought food.
Yeah,
Miss
you would-
Roberts or whatever
Bro,
her name was.
you would always
Oh, 'cause
tell
I
me.
went out that one time. She let me go.
Bro,
get
you
food
would
one time.
always tell me like, oh yeah, you just bring them a taco and they'll like you.
No,
I
that's
never
hustle.
did. I was
That's
broke as fuck.
hustle.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Hustle.
Oh, yeah,
Honestly,
for the
if
first
you failed speech with my boy Hustle, you were a straight fucking retard.
Right.
I do not give a fuck. You're a straight fucking retard.
He was like,
bro.
all you gotta do
Hey, I
is
had
this
to-
project.
No, all you
and
gotta do is
up.
show up. Literally,
He
bro.
had like one project and it count for his whole year basically.
Anyway, I had speech with Frank.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
Anyway, that shit was fire.
Yeah, it was the best
Bro,
class, bro.
I'm never
Bro.
gonna forget. Dilo tú, güey. Dilo tú.
No, you, because you did it.
Look, there was a look, listen. There was a couple situations that happened, but I'm gonna talk about the last one. I'm playing. Nah. So there was this one girl next to. I forgot her fucking name.
Which one? Which one are we talking
The
about?
pinche hoe that was in wrestling with the braces. It looked like the
Oh.
pinche duck from pinche. Yeah, some shit like that. You know, she's watching this. My bad. Anyway, so it was fucking Bryan was sitting to my right side, and it was me, and it was that stupid hoe that would sit up to my left, right? And like her and I were cool. Like her and Bryan, me and Bryan, me and that bitch.
Apparently not.
No.
We were. It was
Like we were cool. Like we would joke around and shit. Like it was all badass, right? And then one day, like no sé, entró bien rara, bro. And I'm like, the fuck, right? And she fucking like puts her fucking bag on the ground and shit. She's all quiet.
But with attitude, way.
Little pinche attention slut, right? I was like, que quiere esta puta, quiere dick. Yeah, I'm playing. And then I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, hey, you alright? Right? And she didn't turn around. She didn't say shit. I'm like, and I look at Bryan, and Bryan's like, I don't know, dog. And I'm like, and then I straight up go like this, bro. Like I just grab her shoulder. I'm like, hey, are you good? She's like, don't fucking touch me, Frank. I'm like, hey, relax, bitch. And then fucking
So
and then I was like, Frank, leave her alone. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch. I straight up told
that?
I straight
Sounded
up
like no way.
What he did
on my
was-
life, wait. I straight up told coach, I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch. I was like that.
football practice worked in there.
And then I just also going like, and he just goes back to his
That way
work.
he told him like
There's
that
no
way.
Yeah, bro.
He
Nah,
just
because
did
like
that.
he knew I wasn't like I didn't mean it in like a literal sense because he would always tell me my ma's too in football practice. We would always fuck around me and hustle, bro. Like we were badass with each other. We weren't like nothing like oh I fucking hate you now. So, but like that shit was all wild. Like the fucking bitch just fucking shot at me. I'm like,
just
Bro, that's
snapped
weird.
away.
I experienced something like that. Like all of a sudden, like for example, I had math with Elias. It was Elias, some girl, and me, like on a table, right? We were all a group, and we were like super cool, like all semester. We were like super buddies, like all year, bro. All of a sudden, like halfway through the year, like Elias and I are chilling, right? And this girl comes, she sits down, and we're like, oh hey, let's just call her like what, like
titties.
Jessica, right? And we're like, oh hey Jessica. No answer. She's looking forward, and we're like, oh, like she probably had a bad day, right? So me and Elias we're doing our work and everything, and like she just like did like her work like without us, like it was a group project. And it was like okay. Next day, bro, same thing. Next day, same. She never fucking talked to us after that, just with no explanation, bro. It was like, dude, what the fuck? Like we were all cool, bro. Yeah, it was weird. I was like, why does that happen, bro?
I have no.
Ask Frank,
fucking
he's a
idea.
master of that.
For real?
Okay, so listen. What you gotta do is
Oh, good. Yeah. Tell him about the other one, man. In Hustle's class.
I can't.
They just say it, man.
Okay,
Nah,
well,
but-
no, I can't say it. It's like nothing too bad, right?
The PG version.
Yeah, I'll give y'all the PG-13 para hacerla más jugosa. La verdad. Okay, so there was this chick
Yeah.
played basketball.
Oh my god.
LeBron James.
Nah, honestly, what the fuck did she get mad at? Or it was
She got mad at
Oh,
you
it was
because
the same day.
yes,
Okay, I was okay.
It happened twice. Way.
yeah, bro. Okay,
What
so
happened,
after that
bro?
Touched
stupid,
her.
Huh?
relax. It's not like if it was your mom.
Okay.
Fuck, your mom has nice tits. Anyway, so.
Hey, what the fuck, bro?
Anyway, back to the story. So after this stupid hoe screamed at me like, "Oh, fucking touch me!" I'm like, hey, relax, and I fucking took Hustle off or whatever. I was like, and I looked at the girl. I was like, oh, I'm just trying to look out for you. Like, what the fuck? And then the stupid hoe in the back, right?
Behind her.
Yeah, like she was like sitting in the fucking corner, right?
Yeah.
Nobody was paying attention to this bitch. Ni la pinche mosca que andaba volando a la verga.
No,
Nadie, güey. Ni el pinche cricket se paraba ahí, güey. And she's like, leave her alone, Frank. And I'm just like, Like, who the fuck is talking to you? Like, straight up. I straight up, like, who the fuck is talking? I was all dick rap. I mean, like, who the fuck is talking to you? And I don't know what the fuck else she said. She was like, she said something. She was like this. And then and she was straight just staring at me. And I was looking at her and I was like, fuck you looking at? I think I'm cute or what the fuck? She's like, yeah. No, she's like, maybe. No. I think she was like, yeah, maybe. And I was just like, oh, well, thanks, I guess. Like, straight up.
What's up?
And that was it, wait.
No, and then I also told you something, güey.
¿Qué me dijo el pendejo?
What did he fucking
Hey, wait,
tell
how do you remember, bro? This guy's like wrong. He knows all the facts, bro.
For real, pinche printer.
It's because like, boss, it's because he was going like back and forth with her for a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And then fucking Hustle told him again, wait, like Frank just starts like, and it, who the fuck is talking to you? He told him, man.
Yeah. And
But Hustle never got mad, wait.
Nah, like Hustle's the definition of does not give a fuck. Like, it's like,
dude, him,
he doesn't trip about
dude,
that shit.
him and Coach Patterson, way.
Coach Patterson.
Who's that?
You can straight up Coach Patterson's face and he won't care. Hey, Coach Patterson, I'm just fucking around. I fucking love you with all my heart, Coach Patterson.
Dude, like, you had
You're
US
the GOAT.
government,
You're the
right?
GOAT.
Huh?
Everybody had to take US government.
US government.
Yeah, no, but I had U.S. government with somebody else. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I think there's two teachers.
I didn't have him for U.S. government, but I had him for football.
I had him for I had Mr. Chavez.
There you go, Chavez.
You remember we saw him?
Chavez.
I don't know if it was with you or with you. We saw him at Dunkin' Donuts a couple years back, and I paid for his donuts. It was me and you, right?
It was not me, yeah.
I was like, Coach Patterson.
Nah, but yeah, like
Chavez.
yeah, he was a U.S. government teacher, way, but nah, way that guy, like, he would give you a piece of paper away, and he's like, y'all try your best. At the end of the day, we'll all go over, and I'll give you all the answers. Every fucking
tired ass
day,
teacher and shit.
Y'all gonna pass no matter what.
And Mark still failed.
Mark was still like that. It's just hard, bro.
How do y'all pass this shit?
Way, I'm being for real, way. Like, you'd walk in the class, way, he was standing in front of the class, he's like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pass y'all the papers. Y'all try your best. If you can't, we're gonna still go over it at the end of the day, and we're all gonna get the answers.
No,
so al Chile, way, you didn't even
Bro,
have to.
I wish I had him, bro.
Yeah, wait, al
For
Chile,
real.
way, you didn't even have to fucking attempt to do it. Way. You're gonna get the answers, way.
Bro.
Neta, way.
Bro, what kind of fucking class is that, bro?
And ask me what
easy ass
ask me what I learned.
Neta.
Nothing, bro.
Fuck yeah, I did. I learned how to get the answer. No, but yeah, no, dude, that class was bad.
Bro, I need to talk. I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think I've talked about it in the podcast yet. Whenever I got into a fight with that pinche giraffe bitch.
Which one? Way?
With
yeah.
Yeah, what was her name?
Oh,
Okay, I don't care if I say it.
She was the one right next. You know Mr. Signs, right?
She was yeah, that
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Miss the super
For the girls.
like she straight up looks like a she straight up looks like the nun way from the scary movie The Nun.
Yeah,
like neta way. Okay, look, let me tell y'all the story real quick. I don't think I've said it in the podcast, and if I did, it was probably the one with Bryan, but the one that you never put out in your old house.
Oh, the old one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I might have said it on that one.
When I broke the chair.
The mamaste con
Yeah,
esa.
that one.
That was a
wild.
funny podcast,
That was
bro.
a fucking fire podcast.
That was a badass podcast.
So, okay. So, we usually have like 5 minutes in between bells or 10 or some shit like that.
Not like 5.
Something like that, right? So, I was with my girlfriend at the time, and there was some doors that led from the outside to the inside of the building where students would go in and out from, but you could only open the doors through the inside, right?
Yeah, I remember.
I was with my girl at the time, and we were walking to the what is it? Now I'm playing with her.
That's gonna say him, bro.
It's down, go fuck. Okay, so it was like 2, maybe 3 minutes before the bell, right? And we usually go to
You went to
the route I was taking, because I think I was in football in 4th or 5th period or some shit, and I would take that little route. I would come out of the locker room, and my girlfriend at the time, she would come out from like the classes that were outside.
Yeah.
So we would just meet up, and then we go inside the building. So then everybody was coming in and out or whatever. We were walking, and then you get like the ding, like the warning bell, right? You're like, oh shit, like I have like 3 minutes or whatever the fuck, right? So then we stand outside the doors, and it's like, fuck, like there's no, like, we were like, oh, let's just wait. Not a single person came in through the fucking door. He's like, what the fuck? And we're still like 3 minutes. I was like, bro, we're gonna get there late to the fucking class. So then I just fucking knock, right? It's like, right? Like normal, bro. Like a normal ass little knock, bro. And we just waited and nothing. I was like, what the fuck, right? And then I knocked a little harder. I was like, Nothing. I was like, bro,
Class started and everything.
No,
already.
bro. I was like, are there no students in the halls? There's still time left. Like, what the fuck, right? And we were all, we were like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on, right?
Yeah.
And then I instead of knocking, I bang. I go, right?
Like hard.
Yeah, like hard. And not a single answer tampoco. I'm like, what the fuck? So and I start kicking the fucking because it was a big ass steel door. So I was like. I was like, so fuck, someone fucking open this bitch because I'm gonna have to go all the way around. And that's when the fucking teacher opens the door, but she cracks it open. And me like minding my own business, I was like, oh, thank you, miss. I was like that, like all nice and shit. And as I was like walking in, she like kind of closes it and she's like, you gotta stop banging on the door. I'm like, oh, so you heard me, bitch, right? I was like, well, nobody was opening the door. Like we were gonna go late to class. And then what do you call it? I was trying to go back in and she keeps closing it more and more. I'm like, can you let me in? We're trying to get to fucking class. But I didn't say fucking, right? Not yet. I was like, we're trying to get to class. And I was like, thank you for opening the door though. And then she's like, and then that's when she kind of like was letting us in already. And she's like, I have students in my class already and you're distracting them. And I look in the class and I'm like, they're all talking, they're on their phones, bruh. And the fucking bell hasn't even rang, right? And then that's when she started getting fucking pissed, right? And then she was like, I don't want you to be knocking on that door like that ever again, and this and that. And I was like, well, if you were hearing the door and you knew someone was knocking, why didn't you open the door? I was like, we could have had the problem solved real quick. Yeah. And I don't know what other fucking mama she was saying, and I was like, I'm not gonna deal with this fucking long giraffe ass bitch, right?
Yeah, tired ass guy.
Yeah. And then me and that's when I was just walking away with my girl. I was like, we're gonna go walk to class already. And then this bitch has the fucking audacity to be like, yeah, that's right, you walk away. Taunting me, bitch. And I just stopped and my girl was like,
don't do it.
Frank, please don't. Because she already knew I was going to turn around. I was like, go to class. I turn around, I was like, what the fuck? I straight up said like that. I was like, what the fuck did you say? And she's like, and she straight up like starts walking towards me. Like, I don't know what the fuck who the fuck she thought she was, bro. She opens her arms like a pinche big ass bat a la verga. She's like, what, you want to come back for more? You want to come back taunting me and shit? I'm like, fuck yeah, bitch, I want to come back for more la verga. I'm gonna fucking sock you right now, bitch.
I'm sorry, bro, but like, you were probably like already, a sophomore, junior?
I think I was like senior year, dude, maybe junior.
Like, I'm sorry, but you just have to measure yourself because like, you don't know with these crazy kids nowadays, like, I'm sorry, but you could have just knocked her out easy.
Yeah, I wish I could have done it. I would have knocked her out with my left nut.
That's the thing. Like, you can't do that to a student.
Wasn't her husband
nowadays.
like the ROTC?
Yes, Colonel Longoria. That's where I'm going to, bruh. Hold on, stop interrupting me more. Nah. So then she's like this. She's like, oh, yo, you coming for more? You want more? I was like, fuck yeah, I want more. I was like, what the fuck did you say? I was straight up like that. I was like, I'm over here being the actual responsible person and walking away, and you're over here fucking running your fucking mouth. And then she started talking so much shit, bro. She was like, I don't know what the fuck she was saying, bro. And I straight up told her, I was like, you don't fucking know me. And I was like, I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're a teacher or a fucking student, I'm gonna fucking defend myself because I'm not a fucking pussy like everyone here. Like, I was just straight up telling her shit, a bunch of shit like that. She's like, you can't be talking like that. And you can't, like, watch your fucking mouth. She didn't say fucking right. She's like, watch your mouth. Don't be talking like that. Que no sé qué. And I straight up told her, I was like, honestly, like, shut the fuck up because you don't even know what the fuck I got. I was like, you want to throw vergazos? I'll fucking throw vergazos a la verga. I don't give a fuck. And that's when the fucking girl cop was walking by. And she's like, look, the cop is over there. Let's go talk to her. I'm like, good, let's go fucking talk to her right now. And I called her in. I was like, hey, man, I fucking called her. And she started, like she was a fucking bitch. She was like walking behind me. Right? and then she's like, this student right here was banging, distracting my students and telling me off. Y que no sé qué. And I was like, yeah, I was fucking banging on the door because she never fucking opened the door and wasn't letting us in. And now we're fucking late to class. I was straight up telling the cop. And then I told the cop, and I was walking away, and she told me some shit, and she was fucking welcoming me with her arms wide open, taunting me and shit. And she was like, I didn't do that. Yeah. And I straight up, I was like, oh, really, bitch? And then the fucking couple's like, the couple's like, hey, don't say that. Like, don't talk like that. And I was like, you know what, man? I was telling the cop, I was like, you know what, man? Let's go right now and look at the cameras. Let's go look at the footage right now, and you'll see who's telling the fucking truth. And the stupid, dumb bitch giraffe hoe was like, just take him away, and fucking walks away. I'm like, that's what I fucking thought, you stupid little bitch. Like, stupid hoe. I was like, I fucking won today. Bro, and that's when the bell rings, and I look at the cop, I'm like, can I just fucking go to class? Like, I'm sick and tired of this shit. And she's like, yeah, just go to class. I'm like, all right, bet. Bye. But she was like, just go to class. I'm like, right. But fucking stupid asshole thinks she has fucking, just because she's a teacher, she can do whatever the fuck she wants. Fuck you, bitch. You ain't gonna do that shit. Especially to me, bitch. No mames. And then I was like, fuck, because she's Colonel Longoria's wife, right? I was like, And I was like, he's gonna tell me something. He's gonna call me into the office the next day or
You were
something.
in uniform, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
I
wasn't in uniform, but she knew who I was because she would always walk in during my period in ROTC. She would see me. I had to talk to her before and all that shit. Like she knew who I was, and she knew I was in ROTC.
Yeah.
And the next day I go into fucking ROTC, right? And fucking walking in and shit. Colonel Gordon's like, oh, good morning, Frank. I'm like, what's up, dog? Right? And for sergeant. And I mean, he never said anything, never mentioned anything, never told me like, hey, so what happened? Hey, was it nada? I was like, okay, cool.
They probably talked about it back at home for dinner.
Yeah, I was a taco the fucking night that day.
She was like, he has me on camera posting up and shit.
No, I straight up.
They
She was fucking
hit you up
posting
after this podcast. They're like, hey, so what happened?
What's up now?
I'd be like, paying you and your fucking husband.
She hit so much that you want to throw on vergazos?
Fuck you, otro vergazos, pinche giraffe a la verga.
Bro, that's crazy, dude. I would not suggest for staff to just go like that to students, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Nowadays, you don't know.
Nowadays,
He could have been a crazy kid.
I'd be like, you want to see what's in my backpack? I'm playing.
Bro, speaking of that, I saw this firework on TikTok, and it said, I think it said like U.S. firework or school firework or some shit, right?
Like a prank or what?
Bro, it's a little school, and it has gunshots popping.
Oh, I saw that video. I think you sent it to me. I was like, that's wild, son.
Dude. Speaking of that shit, wait. Today was the first day of school for some schools, right? And in fucking, I think it was Wesley or Donna.
And far. It was in far.
They had a fucking bomb through.
Yeah,
I
my baby mom, I'm not gonna say her name. She sent me like the email or the letter that they sent the parents out.
Fuck.
And not the school that my little boy's in, but like the the other schools around the area.
It was an elementary.
It was multiple schools
that they were receiving several. I don't know. It didn't say bomb threats, but it was just several threats. But they were like, oh, it's still gonna be to regular times and all this stuff. Like, just we'll keep everyone posted and shit. But it's like, bro, who the fuck has the time to be like, let me go do a threat, bro? Especially to a fucking school. No,
remember when first day? We went to that shit in Memorial, no?
Yeah, we had one.
Yeah, we
everybody was at school. I was there that day.
You probably left campus when the bomb threat was going on.
Marco's like, I'm gonna go get McDonald's. I'll be right back.
It was probably Mark with the bomb threat.
Just to skip a school.
Shit, bro.
I remember that bomb threat though.
Nah, but it wasn't even senior year. I think it was like sophomore year.
Yeah, it was like somewhere in between. And then the fucking person, the pinche lockdown with my boy. I'm not gonna say his name, but I knew the guy, the one where like supposedly he was fucking around with a knife and he stabbed the guy by accident and shit. And we were all in lockdown for like 2 hours.
And then he went running and shit.
Yeah, well he did. He got scared. He didn't know what the fuck's gonna go. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get shot or something. Right? I don't know if he got arrested or what the fuck happened, but I'm there, dude. All the fucking little preppy ass fucking girls in the class that I had were like texting their parents like, oh, I love you, mom, and I don't know what. It's like, bitch, chill the fuck out. Sí, güey, ni que hubiera pelotazos. Yo también le hago. Sorry, mom, I love you.
And like that thing was an accident. They were horsing around, right?
Yeah, like I think it was like a butterfly knife.
Yeah.
You know who you do trick with? I can't say his name for his own safety and shit. But like he was like he was fucking around with the knife or whatever, and I don't know what he was doing, some trick. And like, I guess he tried like grabbing the knife at the same time. He went like that, but he accidentally stabbed. I don't know if it was his homeboy or a random student.
I think it was his homeboy.
Yeah, something like that. And then that's when the whole school went on lockdown.
Yeah, like the whole school was like, oh.
Yeah.
There was a stabbing.
Pinche 2 centimeters.
Yeah, it was like a yeah. I remember.
Me ve con un pinche band-aid se cura la.
Like pinche Frank went in deeper with a pencil, bro. Like, hey, bro.
Casi sale por acá la verga.
Fuck.
So we're talking about.
Okay, so before the camera started rolling again, because we took a little break, we started talking about some shit that happened with me and my boy, one of his dumb bitch ass exes, and my boy. Shout out to my boy Austin. We were going to what was it? It was Dallas or San Antonio, right? San Antonio. We were going to a San Antonio paintball tournament, right? Yeah. So let me start from the beginning, right? So Austin's dad lives in San Antonio. And I think we went in your car or Austin's car?
Actually, it was Dallas, way.
Was it Dallas?
Well, yeah, because why else would we pick up the thing to go to San Antonio?
No, you're right. It was in Dallas. So we were in someone's car. I think it was Austin.
It was mine.
It was your car?
It was Austin's dad's.
That we picked it up after you
over there.
We went to Austin's dad's house in someone's car.
It was in my white car, way, in the Camry.
Yeah. The Camry was badass. And then we got in the bigger car so we can put all our fucking bags because we were all crowded in this car. We were like, fuck it, we'll be crowded for a bit. And then, we'll go into the big ass the Tahoe and shit, right? And that bitch blew, that AC was mama low. Like, bro, that shit was, you would turn that shit up and there was literal snowflakes coming out, like ice. I swear to, see, no way, there was ice coming out. I swear to God, there was ice.
Bro,
no, I'm serious.
Fuck, bro.
There was ice coming, like little icicles. Estaba nevando, güey. Está un poquito frío, cabrón. Un pinche suéter a la verga.
What kind of AC is that, bro?
No, but like being that
the snowflake.
Who's your mechanic, bro?
Look, Mark.
Shut up.
Oh, fuck. All right, I'm sure.
All right, keep going.
All right,
So what happened?
Okay. Let's get to the actual funny point. We picked up the Tahoe, we all put our shit down, and then we started heading to Dallas, right?
Yeah.
We were all chilling, we were on the road and shit. Bryan was driving, his dumb bitch was in the fucking passenger seat. Me and Austin were in the back making out, right? So then we passed by the gas station to fill up and to go get snacks and shit, right? And the car, like the Tahoe that we had, it was like super dirty, like full of bird shit, dust, mud. Like, you know what, like, let's put a carrillo, right? Like, let's put it through the car wash real quick. So yeah, we bought our snacks and shit, our drinks. We were fucking munching up. And we were going to the car wash, to the Stripes car wash. I think it was the Stripes. And we were waiting for a car in front of us. During that time, I looked to my right, and there's a homie parked right next to us. Bro, he had a fucking corn dog on a stick. The corn dog was just fucking big. It was like a foot and a half. And instead of homie like taking little bites, like he was like, and I fucking deep throated that shit. I'm like, give me some. I'm like, hey, what the fuck? Making that shit look all good. And then
he was fucking that shit.
And that's what I told everyone else, like, hey, yo, that guy's deep throwing that corn dog. And then fucking Bryan and everyone else turns around and you see a guy go, it's just so hard. And I'm like, chill. And then he turned around and looked at us, and I guess he got embarrassed and left. But because we were laughing, we were like, making fun of him and shit. Bro. But that's not the funny part. So, okay, the poor guy leaves. We didn't even let him enjoy his lunch, pobrecillo. Yeah, the car in front of us goes through the car wash all badass, right? Prior to going into the car wash, as we were getting gas, Austin and the other chick had gone down together, me and Bryan snacks.
Yeah.
And the car had the Tahoe. It was a Tahoe or
Yeah,
Suburban.
it was a Tahoe.
The Tahoe had a sunroof. And me and Bryan were so fucking bored waiting for them. We were like, and you see it thing go, just fucking moving back and forth and shit. That's how fucking bored we were, bro. And yeah, okay, they're coming. Okay, yeah, close. Okay, mamalon. We go to the car wash, bro.
Close it, way.
It was closed. We closed everything, dog. And mind you, one of the windows was held down by a fucking
like a wooden
stick or something.
Why, bro?
Because it would fall down.
It would fall down.
Okay.
But anyway, we started
We're cold as AC.
We're cold as AC. Snowflakes y todo el pedo, pinche blizzard. So then, Bryan pays for the car wash or whatever, and then we start going, right? And yeah, you see like the little colorful like soap foam and shit. We were like, oh shit, like little foam, the colors and shit on my malone, right? And fucking water turns on. It starts going to the hood, like, oh, finally we're gonna have a nice little washed car. Starts going up the windshield, oh, badass. It starts going to the roof, and I'm looking at it, right, and I just see a little boop, little dot. I'm like, what the fuck? Boop. I'm like, the fuck? And then we were still going in. We were going in. And then the thing starts coming back. And you see, pinche tsunami through the sunroof. I'm like, Bryan! I was like, yo, pinche flood. And then, and this dumbass has the best idea ever to instead of going forward and drying off the car with the water, this stupid dumbass reverses the car. As we're reversing, we get soap again, and we come out full of soap and shit. And I'm like, so why didn't you drive forward? And then we just parked, and we were like, fuck.
So at this point, you're outside with soap.
Yeah, we reversed. We were outside with all the
inside.
Bro, but like, keep in mind, you can't see behind you really. So
yeah, we would have crashed into someone, way, like straight up.
Fuck.
And we backed up, and then the stupid hoe that he was with at the time, she was listening to some music with the wire, like little, like the wired AirPods or whatever, the old Apple earphones, the wired ones, and like the fucking like an atom of an ounce hit her phone or her wire. She's like, what the fuck? And we're all like, what? She was like, I could have gotten electrocuted. I'm like, cállate los hocico, pendeja. Estás peor que Mark. And I'm like, you mean at least I would have understood, okay, it could have shocked me, but not electrocuted, pendeja. Relax, ni que fuera pinche Electro de Spider-Man ni nada esa mamada. And then this bitch, like, she opens the door and she's all fucking pissed. And I think you had like a towel or a blanket that we just started wiping everything down.
Wait, that shit was flooded.
Yeah, that shit was all fucking wet.
Like I put my foot on the ground, and my feet were underwater.
Yeah, there was pinche fish and shit inside the car. And then me and Austin were just in the back, just fucking dying, laughing hardcore. Austin didn't
and it was his dad's truck, güey. And he's like, no, pues ni pedo.
Just clean it up.
And then after that, so Bryan was like, so what the fuck happened? I was like, it started leaking from here and shit. I was like, not even the pinche yonk ass window was leaking.
Yeah.
And then we checked. I'm like, and I push the button and go. And I'm like, fuck, we didn't close it right. Todos bañados a la verga.
But y'all go back through it?
Yeah, we were full of soap.
But what happened where your girlfriend at the time was getting out of the car?
So she was talking mad shit to Bryan, and Bryan was like, "Te quita gas a la verga." And Bryan was already pulling like ready to leave.
So she was threatening that she was gonna just go like walk
stay
away.
And mind you, we were in the middle of butt fuck nowhere. There was nothing north, south, west, east, wherever, bro.
And she was like, I'm gonna walk home.
Yeah, she's like, you know what, aquí me quedo. She's like, she's like, somebody's gonna pick me up, güey. I was like, ya ni el pinche diablo te queda la verga, güey. Le dije.
Bro, like for real, she was like, someone's gonna pick me up, take me home. Pues aquí te quedas a la verga. We're gonna go ball up a la verga. And then Bryan straight up just drives off and leaves her there.
I go to the car wash and vale verga, güey.
Yeah, and then she starts texting Bryan like, I'll come back. I'm not gonna pendeja. And yeah, her dumbass gets back in the car. And yeah, we go to Dallas. But no, man, she was wild as fuck, bro.
That's
Put
hilarious.
your earphones back on and get electrocuted.
Yeah, fucking shocking and shit.
Wait, now let me tell you. So then after all that shit happened, wait. Yeah, wait, the radio and the AC like stopped working. Mama alone. Because it got all wet.
I don't know what the
working. Wait, so Frank's like, so put the jams. And I was like, fuck it, all right.
Pinches
I
jams
turned it
done.
on, wait, pinche 5 minutes playing the jams. Y luego se cambiaba solo la mierda. I was like, what the fuck? It's changing by itself,
Bro, and then you would turn on the AC full blast, salía agua.
Pinche snow, güey, salía agua.
Ya no salía el pinche snow, salía el pinche melted ass snow todo con agua de ya la cagamos a la verga. No mames.
Chingos of water coming out.
And then fast forward to the tournament, me and Bryan were clapping cheeks, bunkering everybody. Bro, straight up like in 100% full honesty, that day, me and Bryan were both we were one brain.
Yeah, we carried that shit.
So we would fucking pull off 2v5s and shit. So no way.
Fuck.
And we have video proof too of Bryan bunkering someone and me bunkering someone. And he bunkered like 2 people.
Yeah, we fucking
And
raged.
I think I might even have the link of the USXBO because I saved it. I was like, I'm gonna save this because one day we're gonna use it. There's that. I think it was a video. I think it was a 1v2. It was you versus 2 or 3 more other dudes.
Yeah.
And I think you were on the Dorito side. And you were gun battling with someone and someone was at the home. And you shot the guy in the Dorito and I guess the guy at the home didn't see you or some shit. And all you hear is Bryan go and like you just hear the guy's tank go bing 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 like he got shot tingles of times. But the guy never got out. And in paintball, for those who don't know, if you get shot, just put your arm up, get out. Because you're gonna keep on getting shot. Or at least in the speedball fields. Because in the tournaments, if I'm shooting someone, and even if I see that I shot someone already, I'm gonna keep on shooting you until you start walking out.
For real.
Like I'm gonna fucking dump paint, or until I see a ref going like this, or you walk out, I'm gonna dump paint on your bitch ass. Because there's always cheating ass motherfuckers that you get shot in the mask and they lean into the bunker and rub it and shit.
Yeah.
There's always forms of cheating on paintball, bro. But yeah, fucking Bryan sprayed the shit out of that guy. I was like, calmao, Bryan, chill the fuck out. But that shit was fucking, me and Bryan's fucking communication was on lock.
That's crazy.
And
You guys were playing with Haywire?
No, we had our own team at the time called RGB Reapers.
Yeah.
I still have the little sweater.
I still have the shirt.
The long sword.
I
Yeah.
saw the jersey.
You don't have the right to say that way. Mark Payton never pulled up. Anyway.
And then
Who were y'all playing with?
It was me, Bryan, Austin, I don't think you know Casper. I think it was it Elaine?
Elaine and Adam.
Elaine and Adam. But what the fuck was I gonna say? And then Austin's stupid ass was never pays attention like always.
First point,
it was like the first fucking point. Me, Bryan, Elaine, and Aaron were all fucking ready in the bunker and shit. And you hear the timer go beep, beep, and Austin taking his sweet ass time, putting in
Still wasn't even on the field way.
And I was like, oh shit. He like starts walking. He's not even running. He's walking to the field and the fucking buzzer goes and he's like, he tries touching the fucking bunker and going and they just took him out. It's like, nah, mames, chato. That's why we lost.
Straight up.
But Justin cansado,
bro. Honestly, we didn't do bad. I'm not gonna say no names or no situations of why we lost, but I can guarantee you why we lost. But I'll say it after the podcast. I'm not gonna point no fingers, no names. Nah, I'm playing. But we for sure had that tournament unlocked. It would have been an easy
We would have at least placed podium way.
Yeah, at least third.
We would have at least placed.
We were fucking clapping
everyone's
cheeks.
We straight up missed the prelims, I think, by like one.
By one.
Like
Yeah?
one way.
Yeah. Because we placed like 9. We placed 9 out of like 20 some teams.
Yeah, it was like 20 so.
And it's the final ochos. Like the last 8 teams are the ones that continue. The prelims and then semis and then the
fucking
prelims. Yeah, and we're like, fuck, bro. But no pedo. Shit happens, you learn.
Shit does happen.
Yeah.
That shit was bad. That was a badass tournament.
For real, bro. Fuck. So, Mark, how did you lose your virginity?
That's the story for another podcast, right, Mike?
Yeah, that's another podcast.
Okay, when did you get your dick? So when was the first time you felt it like, oh, fuck, I'm getting my dick sucked right now by a dude? Speaking of...
No comment, no comment. You're gonna see is Mason.
For
Solo.
Mark, y'all see that shit? Mark's roasting himself right now.
I just brought it fucking Billy. Come on, bro. Nah, but the first time I did get hit, that was in the the hotel. The hotel party.
Hotel holiday.
The hotel?
Which one?
The
hotel, bro. The hotel.
It's really called the hotel.
I'm trying to say too much shit because I might get in trouble and shit.
He gets slapped, bro. He gets slapped.
Le pegan.
Why are you gonna get slapped with? That was before.
Still. Nah, but it was the one right there off of the expressway when everyone with Alex, you, me. I'm not gonna say the girls' names or nothing, but. That was a time.
I was about to say a bunch of names, but I'll be nice to Mark. I'll be nice.
Exposing me and
mention the names and I'll tell you yes or no.
Nah,
because then I gotta go in post production.
That's right. We're gonna have to make Max edit the shit out of it.
Yeah,
don't edit it. Nah, leave it. Raw footage.
Puro raw footage. Just get Mark in trouble, chingon.
It's not like his girl watches a podcast.
I don't know. Maybe some'll send it to her and then boom.
But I'm sure she'll watch it if he's on.
Even more of a reason to say it. Man. She's gonna question you regardless. She's gonna be like, "Who are you talking about?"
Just watch. Whenever the podcast comes out, she's gonna text me or Bryan. So who was it?
Probably.
And I'll be like, "Who? Ask him how."
Ask him.
Like, what do you mean? Like, who are you?
I'll tell her, but
shut the fuck up.
That's just brings it up.
If you can tell it, say you can say it right now.
That's just brings it up.
I mean, Mark's girlfriend, bring it up. Nah. Censor the name.
Nope.
All right, fine. I'm gonna say it then. Fuck this guy.
No balls. You say it. You're right.
I didn't even hear that.
My turn.
You can't even hear.
My turn. So no, Mark.
Yeah, that was him.
That was her. Right?
Any final thoughts, guys? It's already 12:30. No, I'm fucking sleepy, bro.
What time you gotta wake up tomorrow?
6 a.m.
Easy.
Something like.
He's barely falling asleep at that time.
Yeah, bro.
I'm always awake at night. I'm full of energy.
Are you gonna stream tonight?
Probably not. I don't like doing super late night streams.
But did you get your Denny's?
No.
Was supposed to bring
your pancakes and waffle or your pancakes and.
I mean, it's because like that's why I asked. Well, I wanted to start this at 7:30.
So we could have
gone and go eat.
So,
my bad. I'm
fucking everything up and shit.
I had to wait.
Mark, bro. Nah, but I appreciate your time, bro. Thank you for coming on.
Of course. Welcome back.
Yeah. So I mean, where can y'all want to plug any of your ads? Well, I do want to say thank you, YouTube. I reached 1,000 subscribers. I never thought. I never thank you guys.
My boy Max.
I never thought I would have 1,000 on YouTube and then let alone 10,000 on TikTok. So thank you guys so much.
He's flexing.
Keep running it up. Keep running it up.
Yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. But any y'all want to plug something in? Instagrams, YouTube channels?
Well, y'all know where to find Frank and Mr. Diamond Doug.
And Mr. Diamond Doug.
Thank you for the free promo.
For real.
Just censors everything.
I cut it like right here.
just end it. Just boom. Just shuts off.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, it's barely 8:12.
Yeah, bro.
Damn,
Well, I guess I'll just thank you guys for coming on. Honestly, I really appreciate your time, bro.
Thank you for being a
bros.
great host, Max.
Oh, by the way, hold on. Let me say something real quick. For that
I'm
one
scared,
girl
I'm
that's
scared.
watching this, you might be seeing this. Who knows? If you make it a real Max, she's definitely might see it. I don't know. And Max like,
Who is?
I'm not gonna mention no names, but hope you're doing good. Hopefully everything goes good between you and me. You know what I mean? And I'm a kind-hearted guy.
Can I provide context to the camera?
No.
Fuck me.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll
So
see
he
you
messed
next
with a girl that